Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1Live Stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. It is your guy. Yes. He is Doug. I am Ryan. But together, we make the Two Live Stews, and this is the Two Live Stews experience. Good morning to Raymond Sutton IV. 4827. Good morning to Dr. Bat Mike back in the building. We're going to need to see those credentials, Doc. And my homie, he's family, my classmate, the great John Dingle is in the building. And an honorable mention this morning goes to Mr. Maud Diddy _803, South Carolina in the house. Good morning to all of them. And good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling this morning, sir?
Fantastic, man. How about you?
Yeah, man. I, too, am absolutely stew-tastic, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stopped that music kind of abruptly, but yes, thank you, man.
God damn, what happened to the studio audience? They just, died.
Man, when you jump on the computer, man, early in the morning to do a show that you're excited about doing for several reasons. Incredible finals starting this week. Incredible guests we'll mention here in a second coming on. Amazing guests. We're doing this for y'all. I mean, we're putting on for our city. We're doing this for y'all.
Put on for my city. Put on.
Yeah, you come into a show meeting, man, and you've got somebody in the show meeting that is literally spitting on the mic and spitting on the screen and got food in their mouth, and it's just mind-blowing, man. But hey, we're here. It's all good, and I'm looking forward to the show.
Oh, we got a great show lined up for you, man. How was the weekend, sir?
Very good weekend. Slow motion weekend. After several graduations and a lot of traveling, very good weekend, and I'm looking forward to the show. It was one of those weekends, man, where all I did was watch sports, enjoyed a few beers, enjoyed some Woodford whiskey, bourbon, and just hung out with the fam, man. Very, very good weekend. How about yours?
It was good, man. I hit a couple different spots. Shouts out to the great Rail Scott from Philly, but he got an ATL heart. Was in town this weekend with his beautiful wife Tisa.
So you did get to see Philadelphia's finest, Rail Scott.
Yeah.
Awesome,
I popped in real quick. Shouts out to the great Kesey, owner, proprietor of
Cafe Bartique, right?
Cafe Bartique.
Yeah.
In the SWATs.
I pull up whenever I go to the ATL, man. Hadn't been in a minute, but I pull up on them when I got time.
Would you call that the SWATs or would you call that the West End?
I think it's SWATs.
I think it's more SWATs. I would say that, yeah. But a lot of the Stewies, a lot of the people that listen to the show came out there. Kesey did like a trivia bingo game or something, a music trivia bingo game. It was real cool. in a coffee spot, you have to be creative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At 7 and 8 o'clock at night, because I was telling Tree earlier, I stopped drinking coffee, man. I think it was doing something not good to me, and it was affecting my sleep and stuff like that, man.
Was it moving your bowels? Because
No, it wasn't anything like that. Huh?
I only drink it on show mornings, or if I'm driving someplace. But if I do it on an empty stomach with nothing in my belly, then I'm going to have a bowel movement shortly after finishing the cup.
I don't think you had to tell us that, man.
No? Okay, well then act like I didn't say it and scratch that from the record.
Yeah, but so I just started drinking coffee like 4 years ago, and I was up to like 2, sometimes 3 cups a day, and then I started having little negative effects from it. So I cut it off cold turkey, easy, just like a crackhead. It's like, nah, I don't want no more crack. I stopped drinking it, and I think it's doing a little better. As I've had a real bad sleeping issue over the last couple of years, and I think it coincides with getting up so early to do this show.
Are you a napper?
I think the coffee didn't help either.
Are you a napper? Do you take naps during the day ever?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You take naps?
I ask you if you are a napper.
No.
Well, if you're not napping, man, you should not be having a sleep problem at almost 60 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It's an issue.
You probably should go see somebody, or there's some medicine you're taking that's probably doing something. Right. If you don't nap, you grind all day, you get up at 5 in the morning to do a show, and you're having a problem going to sleep at night.
Yeah,
something's not right with that.
Yeah. And I've had my my medicine change once.
How long ago?
A couple years ago.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, I've gotten a lot better. It's become a lot better.
Okay.
Also, shouts out to our homeboy Sean. Sean had a big barbecue.
The macaroni?
No, Sean from Mullins, Penn Troy's homeboy.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to give out his government name like that, but
you did. You just did.
Yeah, I just did. So he had a nice little set, like barbecue. He did like a seafood low country boil type thing.
Was Frogmore stew style?
Frogmore stew. Depending on what part of South Carolina you're from, you either call it a low country boil or you call it Frogmore stew. We grew up calling it Frogmore stew. And he did a big one of them this weekend, man. Shouts out to our homeboy Sean.
I love it. Peace, Sean. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, but other than that, oh. And I went to go, huh?
Can't just remember something.
I went to see the Keke Palmer new movie, man. We're going to discuss it in depth at 4 p.m. at trending story number 4. What the fuck I get 4 p.m. from? Trending story number 4 today is we're going to talk about Keke Palmer's new movie, man. I Love Boosters, I think is what it's called.
Caffeine stays in your system a long time, hence why I don't drink coffee past noon.
Right.
Yeah, if I don't do it early, if I'm on a long drive, if I'm doing 6 to 8 hours, I'll drink it. I'll drink it when I leave the house, and then I'll drink it. I'll get another cup after I gas up the first time. But other than road trips, I only drink it early in the morning. I don't drink it in the afternoon at all.
So that was the original point I was trying to make, is to have a coffee shop and you're open at 7 and 8 o'clock at night, you got to be very creative to get people to come, I think, to drink coffee at 8 o'clock. And so Kesey always does his little promotions.
I get it.
Music bingo and stuff like that. It was a real good look, man. He had a packed house at 9 o'clock.
Shout out to Cedric. Who's doing the music? Is there a DJ in there?
It was him. Kesey's the DJ too.
There it is.
He's a man of many talents.
If you play music, people will come. Hey man, right. I don't leave my house without my JBL speaker, because it's small and compact, but it's loud enough to blast, to have a good sound. And when you sit down anywhere and pull that speaker out, you are creating a mood based upon what you're playing. So if he's spinning records in the coffee shop, people are going to come. Yeah, no question.
Cedric Moore says, ask Joe Hamilton about the Kinlaw stew from Alvin, South Carolina. Ooh-wee. What's so special about the Kinlaw stew, homeboy?
It's probably Frogmore stew, but they put something in it that they like down there in Alvin.
Right.
Like there might be turtle in there, or fox or something in there.
It might be some turtle or some eel or something that they add. That's
a little extra. Right.
And I think most people watching the show know what low country boil is and Frogmore stew.
Right.
Maybe somebody
which I don't give you credit for much because you really don't deserve credit for much. But when it comes to that Frogmore stew, you can do that, sir. Yeah, you do that with the best of them.
Yeah.
That is one of your featured presentations right there. When you do that Frogmore stew, it is special.
I haven't really done one since I've been living in apartments because circumstances have changed a little bit. But it's okay. It's okay. So Frogmore stew is potatoes, corn, shrimp, sausage. Some people put a little crab in it, crab leg or something like that. But most of the time, we don't do the crab. That's too much. And you put it in a big
You
pot,
cheap now. Even though you make great Frogmore stew, you still cheap. So yeah, you don't put no crab in it.
And the most important part of that Frogmore stew is Old Bay seasoning.
I mean, lots of it. Lots of it. With beer. You put beer in your pot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some around. I'll just throw some beer in there, something like that. And then you get it, and then you just maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that for the
that's a great idea.
For the anniversary of the show, man. We should have a big Frogmore stew party.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
take
a lot.
it back to our roots. Okay, all right. I like that
a lot. Real quick, man. It is the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. Shouts out to the great people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. Thank you, Rashad, and all that you guys are doing in Detroit. As a matter of fact, this summer, we've got plans to be up there. A couple things going on, so I'm looking forward to spending some time with some good people in Michigan, man. Very excited about today's guest, man, in the second segment of the 8 o'clock hour. Georgia Tech great, second overall pick in the NBA. Kenny Anderson will be joining the Two Live Stews on the Two Live Stews experience. We hadn't had him on in a while. He's a good friend to the show. And I'm looking forward to catching up with him and talking a tad of Georgia Tech and a tad of his NBA. But I really want to talk to him about New York guards and the New York Knicks and what's going on in the city and his thoughts about the team. And there's a lot. We got a small period of time to talk with him, but there's a lot I would like to cover when we get him on. And of course, with a guest of this magnitude, we'll end it with some rapid fire stew questions. I'm looking forward to seeing his answers because I've got a couple of sticklers in there I think that the guests will like.
Great player, man. Kenny Anderson was kind of a big deal coming out of high school. He was kind of a big, ain't no kinda about it. At a point guard, number 2 pick in the draft.
Yep.
New York City point guard.
Yep. Let me tell you a story.
Game was just beautiful, like real smooth on the court. You know who his game remind me of? I think this guy was from New York too. New York City point guards got a little style of play, but what's his name? Rod Strickland. You remember Rod Strickland?
I do remember Rod Strickland.
So him and Rod Strickland
games always he's still coaching, and I don't understand why he hadn't had a chance to be somebody's head coach to date. But Rod Strickland's still a heavy influence in the NBA.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, the game's very similar. But man, Kenny Anderson smooth as butter. So we're gonna have him on today, man. Great time to talk to him about his New York Knicks. I'm sure he's a New York Knicks fan. We're going to talk to him about that.
Real quick. Quick step before you move on to Arlie. On my recruiting visit to Georgia Tech, it was the weekend after they won the national championship in the Orange Bowl versus Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in a club, and this was back when the clubs were banging. I believe it was 112 we were in. When the Tech team with the recruits walk in, club goes crazy. DJ mentions it, club goes crazy. Deion Sanders is in there. When he comes in, club goes crazy. Dominique Wilkins is in there. Club goes crazy.
First of all, why are you at the club and you're 17 years old?
I don't even know if I was 17 at the time. It was on a visit, so I might have been 16. I turned 17.
Why is a 16 is even worse?
Right.
Why and how is a 16-year-old in the club hanging out with the likes of Dominique Wilkins and and folks like that?
Because I was a blue chip All-American that was the top recruit in the country.
No, but if
and
five
on recruiting trips, that's what happens.
But if they would have raided the place, they would have shut them down and took their liquor license.
Yeah, no, you don't worry about stuff like that, man. No, and that's not an issue for me. I didn't even care about that at all. Not only were we in clubs, we were in shoe shows. We were all over the city, man.
They had you in shoe shows at 16 years old?
My first Magic City experience was my senior year in high school. My first Magic City experience. And it blew my mind.
So you know what?
I called the recruiting coach from the bathroom of Magic City like, hey, I'm coming here. We'll talk about it in the morning. Write those papers up.
So listen, I don't mean to take you off your story, but this is probably why Georgia Tech has struggled in football since 1991. It's the curse of Ryan Stewart. It's the curse of Ryan Stewart. They got you all up in strip clubs at 16.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's too much mental overload. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell your story.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. Dominique walks in, club goes crazy. About 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, Kenny Anderson walks through the door, and the club burns down. They go bananas.
What?
So out of all those people I just mentioned, the overwhelming response when it comes to being welcomed and being shown love was the New York point guard's very own Georgia Tech's Kenny Anderson.
Wow.
He was the man in the city.
More than Dominique and Dion?
The club went crazy.
Yeah, Kenny Anderson was kind of a big deal back then, man.
And we went to the game they played on that Saturday. All the recruits were in a suite at the game that Saturday, which was a home game. I believe they played, was it Maryland they were playing to somebody? Kenny had about 28 points, 15 assists.
What are we, 35 years after the fact? You think he'd be willing to share us the size of the bag that Georgia Tech gave him, man, to come to Atlanta?
That's one of the questions I've got in my
rapid fire. It had to be
a
significant bag for him to leave New York City, to leave Syracuse and St. John's, UConn, the
past Maryland, UConn. Yeah.
A significant bag for him to come to Atlanta. I'm interested to find out and hear how big that bag was.
That's one of my rapid fire questions. Hey, man, what was the payday that Bobby had to come out of his pocket to get you here?
The great Bobby Crimmins.
He's
still around, right?
Yeah, Bobby Crimmins still. I think he lives in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. Tons of Georgia Tech greats came from the city of New York. Iman Shumpert, Stephon Marbury, Kenny Anderson. I mean, we've had some incredible point guards come through Georgia Tech, no question.
All right, the Hollywood Report, entertainment news from Arlie Michelle coming up a little bit later. Last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. Stay tuned for that. That's always fun. Share, like, and subscribe to the show. We would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also,
real quick,
if you'd like to donate to the show, please.
Real quick. What should you do if you break your arm in several places? What should you do if you break your arm in several places?
Man, I'm taking care of the business, and you interrupt me to talk about your
this is business. This is business. What should you do if you break your arm in several places? I mean, I should have waited for Trianos to be on for this, because this is over your head. You're not really that smart. Stop going to those places. Hello? If you're breaking your arm in several places, why the hell are you going to those places?
As I was saying, if you'd like to donate to the show, we would appreciate it. We would thank you. Blessings to you. Look to the bottom of the chat to the right. You see a dollar symbol. Click on that, and you can donate to the show. If you're watching the show later, there's a heart symbol in the same spot. So either a dollar symbol or a heart symbol at the bottom of the chat. Click on that, and you can donate to the show. Or the preferred way to donate is Cash App, $2 Live Stews, the number 2. Cash App, $2 Live Stews, and you can donate and help us keep the lights on. Thank you.
You might get me once or twice, but you're not going to break my arm in several places, and I'm just not going. I'm not going anymore.
When we get back from the break, man,
what you guys
the San Antonio Spurs advance. We haven't had a chance to talk about it per the timing, but we're going to do it when we get back, man. Give you our thoughts on the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama.
And I'm very disappointed in me for what I did with that game, but I'll share that when we get into the segment. Y'all keep it locked to you guys. The Two Live Stews. Shouts out to the great people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR Hot 107.5. Very disappointed in myself, man. You're going to be disappointed in me, too.
Yeah. Not more disappointed in that joke you just told.
But that was a good one.
And the timing of it.
That was a good one. What did the fast tomato say to the slow tomato? I got a PSA to all golfers. It's your boy, One Live Student Ryan Stewart. Y'all listen up. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one is for you. On August 14th, 2026, that's right, this year, the Safari Sportsman Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course. And yes, of course, the Two Live Stews will not just be hosting that tournament. We're playing in that tournament too, shorty. Y'all pull up on your boys. Great course, great people, even better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit our guy Gregory Jackson up at 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Gregory Jackson. Or you can email info@stjameslodge4.org. info@stjameslodge4.org. Lock it in right now. August 14th, we'll see you on the course. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug. I'm Ryan. And together, we're the Two Live Stews in this year Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the beautiful, wonderful people in the city of Detroit, Michigan. WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. I know why y'all cut me off the way y'all did the last segment, man, thinking I would forget. What did the fast tomato say to the slow tomato, man?
I don't know, man. What's the fast?
Catch up! You gotta catch up, man. You gotta catch up.
Hey, man, the San Antonio Spurs, man. Shouts out today is a Monday. Ballers and Busters. Shouts out to the San Antonio Spurs, man, as they advance to the NBA Finals.
Can I share something with you real quick? I mentioned on the last show.
I hope it's got something to do with San Antonio advances to the finals, man.
I mentioned on the last show.
111 to 103. They hold off the Thunder, and they advance to the NBA Finals.
I mentioned on several shows in the past couple of weeks, man, how during the series in the season, the Spurs and OKC played 4 times, and that series during the season ended up 3-1 Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, Joe Hamm and I went back and forth on that for a minute because he kept saying, yeah, but in that 4th game, OKC sat the majority of their players prior to the postseason.
Okay.
So it really wasn't 3-1. Well, it really was 3-1 because out of 4 times, they won 3 of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And my dumb ass turns around and still puts money on game 7 for OKC to damn win.
Yeah, but you were going with another sports. I don't even know what to call it. But you were going with another sports entity or situation where the younger team usually falls short to the more veteran team.
Okay.
That's the only reason you did that.
Man, thank you for that. And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I chose veterans
scenario
over
is the word I was looking
right.
for. Go ahead.
I chose previous champion, current MVP 2 times over youth movement and 5 players under 25 years old and Wemby's greatness and Wemby's motor and Wemby's toughness. I chose wrong.
Chose wrong.
I chose wrong.
Chose wrong. Right.
And I chose wrong after saying multiple times that during the regular season, San Antonio showed me 3 times that they were better than the team they were playing, and they did in this series too.
You're right.
Let's talk about a few things, man.
First thing I want to throw out. Can I go? Can I go now?
Oh, please.
Stop right there with SGA. Before I move on to the positives for San Antonio, something about SGA is something about him missing in the whole conversation of superstars. And I don't know whether because he had a great game. He had a great game.
No question.
Game 7.
No question.
But it's just something about him for a guy that's won 2 MVPs that is lacking. Like when you say the names Jordan
that's not the word. Lacking is not the word. He dropped 35 in that game.
Yeah, but
lacking is not the word.
I'm saying his image, his persona, like
what's any of that got to do with basketball?
No, hold on. Let me finish. Like it's something missing about his aura. Like when you say Magic or you say Jordan, you talk about MVPs. You say Magic or Jordan or Kobe or Shaq or whatever, man. And then you say SGA, maybe it's got something to do with the fact that he's not from here. We didn't grow up, really watching him or hearing about him. I don't know, man. But that was the most insignificant, 30-something point game that I can remember a two-time MVP ever happened in my life, man.
Hey, man, I don't know what your problem is with the young man, and I want to get to the stats and statistics in the game. I don't know what your problem is with the young man. Maybe it's because I brought him up and I positioned him
over Kobe. Maybe that is part of it. Yes.
Over Kobe. And I think
you put that man over Kobe Bryant.
You're deflecting and you're upset about that because there's substance to what I was saying. Oakley went with you. He didn't hesitate. He said Oakley. Kobe.
Not just Oakley. 97% of our listeners in the poll said you're crazy trying to put SGA over Kobe.
No, that was
and that's voting, part of it. Like the aura around multiple
times.
And what he does, and even what he did in this big game, just seemed like it was two-time MVP-ish.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying.
He only averaged over 30 this season, and I believe last season too. And he dropped 35 in a deciding game.
You know what it is? He just don't have the it factor.
Okay.
He don't have the it factor, whatever it is.
Okay.
Whatever it is, he don't have it.
When it comes to basketball, and having it, I think when you fill the cup up in a game 35 times, you've got it. You just have no help.
Okay. And the second thing is, I paid attention to it, man. If De'Aaron Fox is not in the game, do you realize that a 7'4" man most of the time is bringing the ball down?
He's got the ball.
He's bringing the ball across half court.
He's got the ball.
Pay attention to that now.
He's got the ball.
Ron Harper's little boy will come in there and he'll play point guard a little bit. But if De'Aaron Fox is not in the game, I'm going to guess that Wemby is bringing the ball across court, or he gets the ball as soon as they come across court. Across half court, he's distributing the basketball like a point guard. This is something we have never, even with Sampson, even with all of the legendary, super tall centers that were athletic. There was never a thought in anybody's mind in the history of the world, in the thought of basketball, with a 7'4" guy is bringing the ball across half court. I just thought that was very interesting.
On last Thursday's show, I talked about the All-NBA first team, the All-NBA second team, and the All-NBA third team.
Mm-hmm.
Third team was Maxey, Jalen Johnson, Jamal Murray, Jalen Durden, and Chet Holmgren. And I said on this show last Thursday that Chet Holmgren or maybe even Jalen Durden stole LeBron James's spot on this All-NBA team. On the heels of that show, you see Chet Holmgren come to the table and bring 4 freaking points to a game 7 for his freaking team.
That man built like a 10-year-old kid, man. I made that point in the chat room too. Chet Holmgren got the body of a 12-year-old.
And now
tiny, huh?
And now he's probably looking at in excess of over $200 million worth of money coming into his account.
Gotta be very careful with him.
No. He gonna get $200 million.
Right, but what I'm saying is buyer beware, because he's super, super frail and skinny too. Just like I always worry about with Wemby. Like Chet Holmgren is smaller than Wemby.
Holmgren, 4 points. Dort, 3 points. Harkenstein, former New York Knick I wanted to keep, he can go to hell. 7 points.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, why do you tell a man to go to hell? And you're watching the 2 Live Shoes experience.
I've been a Harkenstein guy.
Mm-hmm.
And late in that fourth quarter, when they're making a run, they get a steal, and he insists on taking it all the way himself instead of giving it up to who I think was Williams in front of him. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. He gets his shot blocked by a freaking nobody, and then the game is gone. He makes that shot on that breakaway. If they make that goal, it's now a 3-point game, and momentum has swung their way.
Yeah.
So the Spurs, Champagne 20 points, Vassell 11, Wemby 22, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. Listen to this, sir. When your team's
4 guys shooting 3-pointers, 3 for 4.
When your team's defensive philosophy is keeping the 7'4" guy out of the paint, protecting the paint so he can't dominate, take rebounds, when that's your defense's job, but he can turn around and go 3 for 5 from behind the arc, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
He ain't got to come down there to manufacture no damn points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't believe I lost money on this game because I went against one of the best players we have seen in a long time.
Yeah, but nah. I mean, I'm sure OKC, or I'm sorry, I'm sure San Antonio was the underdog, right? They were getting points, right?
No.
San Antonio was favored?
Yes. San Antonio was getting 3.5.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
yes,
that tells you all you need to know. Vegas thought that they were the better team. Most people thought that they were the better team. In the scenario where they had home court, they've just won an NBA championship. They got the 2-time MVP. Yeah. You would think that OKC was going to win. But shots out to San Antonio, man. They are to say they are building something special there, they've already built it. This is what, Wemby's second or third year?
This is third year. He missed a bulk of the second year because of blood clots. But this is his third year, sir. And listen, the future is bright with those guys.
And listen, man.
And then how does Chet Holmgren, all NBA third teamer about to get $200 million, how does he only take 2 freaking shots in an entire game?
Because he knew Wemby would throw his shit in the stands if he came down there in that post. Yeah. He's a defensive wizard. So I'm going to tell you this, man. The San Antonio Spurs, I think they said this is the first time they've been in the finals in 10 years or something like that, maybe even 12 years. I'm not sure exactly, but this has been a long time since they've been in the finals. The Spurs seem like they got a lucky rabbit foot in everybody's locker. They got David Robinson. They drafted him. The man had to sit out a year or 2 or whatever for his military service. Came back.
It's much deeper than what you – please continue, but it's much deeper than what you're saying. Go ahead.
So they get David Robinson. This is a smaller market team, I would say, in relative terms to a bunch of other teams.
Agreed. No question.
They get David Robinson. Somehow, magically, they get Tim Duncan in the lottery. And then somehow, magically, they get the lottery balls again. And now they get Victor Wembanyama. They're straight for another decade.
And don't overlook Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker.
Yeah.
Don't overlook those guys that are probably NBA Hall of Famers. And listen to this. Right now in the current roster, you got Vessel, who's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Champagne, who's 24. Wemby, who's 22. Harper, Bryant, and
Stephon Castle.
Castle's 21. Harper and Bryant, 20 years old.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to keep those 5 or 6 players, but you've got 5 or 6 young players who contributed to a title run as assets to move around to get what you need.
I hate that. You reminded me. I hate that they're probably not going to be able to pay these guys and keep them together.
No way. Not all of them.
The same thing happened with OKC with Harden and
But Doug, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with this.
I hate that.
It's not Sam Presti and OKC, but what they're doing in San Antonio says that they're building the program from within and drafting the talent and assets that they need to succeed. And when you draft this way and pay 6 different guys a minimal amount of money because first contracts aren't huge. You can do a lot for your current team, your current team, and your future team.
Yeah.
So Fox is probably gone, even though he's the best point guard on the team. He's making $50 million. You're not keeping him now that Harper and Vassell and those guys have got this experience under the belt. That contract is coming off the books for another player or two that's good for less bread.
Boy, I wouldn't want to lose De'Aaron Fox, though, man.
You can't keep him.
That guy is a wizard with the basketball. Huh?
There's no reason to keep him. He's $50 million.
Ron Harper, little boy, can come in there and probably fill that spot. He's on a rookie contract, like you just mentioned.
Yeah, he ain't making nothing.
But I hate how even with the veteran contract.
Hey, Charles, I'm sorry. Charles Oakley talked about this last week. These guys are making 40, 50 million, and they don't need to make 40 or 50 million. They're not keeping Fox. They can't keep Fox. He's $50 million in salary.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you were saying something. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but you were saying why you hated it. Please tell me.
No, I just hate that NBA teams can't figure out a way to keep all of their players. And you're gonna see these guys. A lot of these guys, when their deal comes up, they're gonna leave and go to another team. I don't like that. I like to see a team grow together. Like, you got to plug and play, basically. You got to play the plug and play game. And Oklahoma City has been shown that they've been able to do that. San Antonio going to have to figure it out, man, because for the next – they got to pay Wemby. Like, matter of fact, there's no amount of money that they can pay Wemby right now to validate how much he's worth to that organization and to the league. But they are going to pay him. You know, everybody else is on the table pretty much like you just talked about. You're exactly right.
Real quick, let's just talk about three of them, okay? Spurs Vassell is on a 5-year, $135 million guaranteed contract. His average salary is $27 million. He signed a new rookie deal, okay? But other than that, Stefan Castle, 4 years, $41 million. Dylan Harper, 4 years, $56 million. Fox is making $50 per year. He gone. And when you've got all the other younger guys on 4-year deals, you can now interchange them as you need to build said team. Oh my God, they're gonna be around for a while, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful what they've done, sir.
Shedrick Moore, I'd rather the players get it versus the slave owners. I mean the team owners. Absolutely. I just wish there was a way that the slave owners, I mean the team owners, can pay their best players and keep the unit together. I wish there was a way to do that.
If he's paying $50 million per year to Fox, Vassell's on $40 million, and all the numbers I just mentioned, if he's paying them, that means he's making 25 times what they are making off of them.
Absolutely.
He got it.
Absolutely. All right. When we get back from the break, man, this is setting up to be one of the most intriguing finals that I can think of and matchups I can think of. Yeah. You got the hot as hell New York Knicks versus the young as hell, hot as hell San Antonio Spurs. Let's talk about it a little bit when we get back from the break.
The Knicks are on a heater. One of the heaters that is unlike anything we've ever seen in NBA history.
And then on the other side, you have an alien. You have an alien playing for the other team in his third year, really his second year plus, a little bit plus his second year.
One of those 3-pointers that Wemby jacked up. There's 4 guys in the paint waiting on him.
Yeah.
I coming down there. Douche, face, neck.
Yeah. The guy's literally an alien, man.
Kenny Anderson coming up in the show, top of the second hour. Looking forward to spending some time with him. Up next, we'll get into story number 2, man. The Knicks and the Spurs series. Who you got? Who you got and why? I think y'all know who I'm going with. I think y'all know who I'm going with.
Shouts out to Legion Hoops for that little meme just now. All right. NBA Finals coming up next. We'll talk about it. Don't go away. Two Live Stews Experience. What up, folks? It's your boy Doug Stewart, one half of the world famous Two Live Stews. Now, what I do in my daily life is I work in the financial services industry. In particular, I sell life insurance, okay? I do retirement planning, investing as well, but really I focus on life insurance. You need somebody that you can trust to sell you a life insurance policy, to get you the right life insurance policy. I'm your guy. Y'all know me from these streets. I'm somewhat of a public figure. I'm not going to do anything wrong to damage my reputation at all right? So if you need life insurance, your mama need life insurance, your kids need life insurance, holla at me. Holla at your boy, all right? 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073. I've been doing this thing a long time. I've hired, trained, and managed employees and agents in the life insurance industry. Holla at your boy. I got you covered. You good. 678-770-8073. I got you.
NBA Finals. Look at the emotion from Wemby. Unbelievable. This is what you want to see. A young team growing up on the biggest stage. Look how his teammates.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, but together with the Two Live Stews, this is your Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good people in Detroit, Michigan. WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. Sports Rap Networks in the building. We just came back to Wemby being very emotional. How can you not love him?
That's
it wasn't any fake tears. It wasn't he was overwhelmed with emotion because he can't believe he is going to the finals with his team. He's 3 years in.
You know what? Part of the reasons why I think I don't like OKC.
He couldn't talk.
Is because I feel like they got like a little foreign aura about themselves. And
what's that mean? What's that mean?
Like Chet Holmgren is a Frenchman.
Okay.
From somewhere else.
Yeah, get over that.
SGA is from Canada, whatever.
Get over that.
And Wemby is a foreigner, but he is very likable.
I love him.
Not only likable, he got fire.
He couldn't
got
talk.
fire and passion. He is serious as hell about this game.
On the court, was it Maria Taylor interviewing him? He couldn't talk because he was holding tears back. 30 minutes later in the post-game press conference, when he sat down, he couldn't express himself because he was overjoyed and just couldn't believe that they did it.
I'll tell you why a lot of people love the Mamba. Rest in peace to Kobe Bean Bryant. Because nothing was more important to him than basketball. And that came across. That came across.
What's Kobe got to do with this, man? How you talk Kobe into
passion.
this?
I'm talking about passion. What do you mean? What does that have to do with? We're talking about the passion that Wemby has for the game and winning and being the best. The man took it personal. He didn't win that MVP. The man pulled his whole team to the sideline and was yelling at him like he was the damn coach. But let's get our shit together. We trying to win. Yeah. That's very rootable.
Tree and I are actively working on trying to figure out how to get Uncle Donnie on the platform. And I am honored to say that I told Uncle Donnie prior to the series, when we talked about the series, that he was sleeping on the Spurs. No, they're just not ready. No. I know they've got an alien out there.
Everybody says. That's what everybody says.
I know they've got an alien out there, but yeah, they're way too young to have success versus this veteran team. I said, man, you're sleeping on this youth movement that the Spurs have.
But this is outside of normal. This is abnormal. That's the word. This is abnormal to happen what just happened.
Well,
90% of the time, I bet you can look in NBA. I mean, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. It took forever for
don't say that.
Pistons to get past the Lakers in the final.
Yes.
It took forever for the Bulls to get past the Pistons in the playoffs to finally win their championships where they went on a run. It usually doesn't happen like this. To reiterate one more time, it usually doesn't happen where a team dependent on a third-year player goes to the NBA Finals and beats a team, especially a team like that that's got so much experience and has got the league MVP.
Michael Jordan, 7 years for his first finals.
7 years.
Kobe Bryant, 4 years for his first final. LeBron James, 4 years for his first final. Now this freaking alien pops up and does it in 3. the future. Let's talk about this real quick. The future of the Spurs.
Healthy, if he stays healthy. If he stays healthy.
So it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Now we move into the upcoming series, which is going to be phenomenal. And Big Body Brunson, who is playing on a contract where he took more than $100 million less to allow the team to have assets that will help them get to the finals, and they did.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
No, I don't give a damn what you believe. It's factual.
Let's not dwell on it, but I don't believe that. I believe somehow, some way, no black man in America should give up that much amount of money.
No, he's going to make more than that when it comes to future deals and living in New York, even if they don't win this title, which I think they will. We'll get into that in a second. But he gave up more than $110 million.
I believe we're going to hear some story a decade from now on how they paid this man that money under the table some kind of way. Some kind of second or third hand advertise or something. There's no way a black man in America should give up that amount of money for the sake of winning. Everybody want to win, but I'm not giving up. That's neither here nor there. That's not a big deal. Go ahead with your point about the Knicks and Brunson and what he's been doing.
When you match the starting lineup up against each other, and you match the coaches up against each other and put a check here or a check there. Check here, check there. The New York Knicks have more checks when it comes to the starting five.
Hold on. One thing I want you to remember in everything that you're about to say, and you're watching the Two Live Shoes experience.
And I got these Brunson numbers if you want to talk about those before we get into that.
Before we move on, remember this. Okay. This is very, very important.
All right.
The Spurs are the home team.
Yes,
Spurs
they
have
are.
home court advantage.
Yes, they do.
So if it goes to Game 7, it's going to San Antonio.
There will be
that
more.
That kind of offsets the traditional way you would normally think about this matchup. You think that the Knicks are a veteran team subconsciously in my mind.
I don't think that at all. They are a more veteran team than the Spurs. That's a fact.
Right.
So I don't think nothing. And everything I'm about to talk to you about is factual information. I'm not thinking with the information I'm about to share with you.
Go ahead, man.
They're a more veteran team than the Spurs are.
Sounds like you're going to bite my head off. Go ahead.
Okay. Jalen Brunson's on a 4-year, $156.5 million fully guaranteed contract that he signed in July of 2024. It does include a player option for the final year. Mm-hmm. Brunson could have waited until this season and became eligible for a 5-year deal worth approximately $270 million. Instead, he signed early for $156 million. The difference is roughly $113 million of guaranteed money.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily he left a lot of money. He did leave a lot of money on the table, but technically
it's $113 million.
Hold on.
No.
But a bird.
No. It's $113 million.
You didn't even let me say what I wanted to say.
Because you're doing this for the sake of argument. I just read you factual information. He could have signed for $250.
Yeah, but are you done now? And you're watching the Two Live Shoes experience. Are you done now? So I can make my point?
Please.
Just wait to comment after I make the point.
Please.
Are you okay with that?
I'm okay.
You okay with that? With a goddamn... Huh?
I apologize.
The point I was going to make is a bird in the hand is better than 50 in the bush. Yes, if he waited... Hold on. Yes, if he waited, he could have got this bigger deal. And nine times out of 90% out of 100, everything would have been fine and he would have realized that deal. But a bird in the hand is better than 50 in the bush.
It's not 50.
Crazy, but maybe
it's 113. It's not 50.
Okay.
It's not 50. It's 113. By taking the small extension, Brunson gives the Knicks more salary cap to keep and acquire talent that includes Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and it helps the Knicks avoid harsh restrictions because of the second apron that the NBA has.
So I'm not going to even make the point. How about the biggest storylines? Victor Wembanyama versus the New York Knicks defense. The Knicks must figure out how to slow down the NBA's, I think I would call them, most unique players. Youth versus experience. We've been talking about that all morning. San Antonio is one of the youngest teams in NBA history, while the New York Knicks are just veteran-laden. Defense versus defense. Both teams built their playoff runs on elite defense and physical play.
Which
and
I just
also
argued
small
with you.
market versus big market. We talked about this earlier. Big market, New York Knicks. You don't get a bigger market team than you have with the New York Knicks. And San Antonio, they kind of they don't have a football team. They don't have a baseball team. That's the way you kind of think about it. So they're kind of like the Green Bay Packers of the NBA. So small market versus big market, defense versus defense, youth versus experience. Victor Wembanyama versus the New York Knicks defense. Who do you like in this NBA Finals right now?
Knicks in 5.
The Knicks in 5?
Knicks in 5.
God damn, I thought you were going to say something.
No, hell no. Hell no. No, there's no one that's played better defense.
Spurs, I just talked about the Spurs got home court advantage. Are you serious?
Well, they got home court advantage because they're 1 seed higher in the West than the Knicks are in the East. We came in as a 3rd seed. The Spurs come in as a 2 seed behind OKC, which was 1.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how that works. But this postseason, we are watching a Knicks team that is on a run that we have never, ever seen in the history of the NBA.
That's why I'm thinking the Spurs going to win this thing, man.
No one's played better defense. No one's had better contributions from as many people as the New York Knicks has. On any given night, I just mentioned 4 players, Bridges, Anunoby, Big Cat, and Brunson. I just mentioned 4 players, not including McBride. I just mentioned 4 players that could be the leading scorer on any night.
So if you're
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say real quick, if you're new to the show, Ryan's a Knicks fan, even though he had a Chicago Bulls starter jacket in middle school. But go ahead.
Santa Claus bought that. I didn't ask Santa Claus for that. Santa Claus brought that.
So I got the one I wanted. I got a Laker jacket, a Laker starter jacket for Christmas.
Right.
So you're saying you had no vote in which starter jacket you got in 1979?
Santa Claus brought you a Laker jacket. Santa Claus brought you a Laker jacket, and he brought me. I didn't call Santa and say, "Bring me." No, I'm a Knicks fan, but they brought a Bulls jacket because around that time the Bulls were a hot commodity, and they wanted me to look fresh.
Right. I didn't mean to sidetrack you. Go ahead with your point.
No, but no, I hate when you do stuff like that because it sends an impression like I'm a fake fan and not a real fan.
I'm just saying.
You do that shit on purpose.
In 1984, we woke up at 4:30 in the morning, looked under the tree, and you had a Chicago Bulls jacket.
And you remember what I said?
The Los Angeles Lakers jacket for the great Santa Claus.
Do you remember what I said?
The Los Angeles Lakers jacket was under the tree. That's all I know.
Do you remember what I said when I opened the gift and it was that Bulls jacket and it was a Bulls starter cap too? Do you remember what I said?
No, what'd you say?
Man, this is nice, but this is some bullshit. My team is the Knicks.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And I believe it was Mom or it was Dad, and he was like, "What'd you say?" I was like, "Oh, this is great, Dad. Thank you."
Cap. Go ahead and finish giving your reasons why, and I'm gonna tell you why I think San Antonio might be destined to win this thing and be the miracle story of the year.
We've played the best defense this postseason. We've scored the most points this postseason. Right now, we have a point differential of plus 271. That's more than Tim Duncan and the Spurs. That's more than KD and Curry. That's more than Jordan and Pippen. That's more than Magic and Kareem. We have a point differential that's more than everybody in the last 2 decades in the NBA.
But you don't have home court.
But that doesn't matter. We're playing better than everyone that has ever played basketball that are going into the finals in the history of the game.
But you don't have an alien on your team.
This is a great point by Terry Clark. Knicks have the deeper team. If they can't minimize Wemby with all the fouls they've got to throw at him, oh my gosh.
Listen, everything you're saying is understandable, and I agree with you.
We can physically beat him up because we've got bodies beyond galore.
I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying would be true in most cases. But we just watched them go into Oklahoma City in a game 7 with the composure, with cool as the other side of the pillow, to quote the great Stuart Scott. And beat the Oklahoma City Thunders on their own floor.
We have a poll up the
They now have home court advantage.
Right.
They have an alien.
Right.
And here's the biggest thing. At some point, this run that the Knicks have been on, man, it got to come to an end. And so what I am projecting is the San Antonio Spurs.
Why is it got to come to an end?
The New York Knicks being second fiddle for the last 50 years of my life and falling short every year. I think it will continue.
You living in the past. You living in the past. Yeah, you living in the past. So if they're run,
I think y'all gonna fall a little short, and I think that y'all gonna be crying in your damn milk again.
If their run has to come to an end, why come to an end after a 2-game win streak, a 3-game win streak? Oh, wait a minute. Why doesn't it come to an end after a 7-game win streak? No, my bad. Why doesn't it come to an end after a 10-game win streak? Wait a minute. We're on 11, 12 games now. Why has it got to come to an end?
That being said, everything I just said, and you're watching.
Fly Tie, you're right. You're right. I didn't curse on my dad could hear me.
Listen. Everything you just said is fine and dandy. I want to make, for the record, I want the Knicks to win. I have a more connection with the Knicks for obvious reasons.
You don't want us to win. Everything you said this morning has been dead set against New York. Don't fix your mouth to try to play double side. So when the game is over and the series has been won, you can say, well, no, I said I wanted them to win. Bullshit. You've been saying Spurs, and how we can't win or why we won't win.
I think the Spurs are going to win the series, but I want the Knicks to win it.
Man, we
I just don't think
want.
the Knicks are going to win it. I don't think they will.
Look, some goo. We don't want you to want us to win.
And remember, the most important thing about this whole series is they got to go to San Antonio in a game 7. San Antonio, the whole you picked the Knicks in 5? So you're saying San Antonio gonna win 1 game and they got home court advantage? You're crazy. I'll make a side bet with you that San Antonio wins more than 1 game. How much you want to bet?
I told you, man. I took a loss to OKC. I don't want to do that. I gotta calm myself down when it comes to these wagers.
I'm willing to take just about any bet you got that San Antonio will win more than 1 game. You said Knicks in 5.
Hey man, if we're gonna bet on the series, not on games 1. If you really want to put
you want in 5, so that means San Antonio wins 1.
If you believe the Spurs are going to win, put some money on it. I'm not betting on no damn games.
I'll put some money on it. How much you want to put on it?
What's the bet? Whatever you want it to be.
$100, man.
Deal.
$100.
Hold on. Wait, whoa. 100? Wait, what? 100?
Okay,
I got 3 kids over here and a dog.
All right. Let's bring it down to $1.
I'll do 10.
All right, $10.
Yeah, deal.
Yeah, we went from 100. They're gonna win in 5 to $10. How the hell we go from the Knicks in 5 to $100 wager offer to $10? You really don't believe it yourself.
I accidentally called Ollie Michelle this weekend. Didn't mean to. And I heard some interesting news, and I can't wait for y'all to hear the story if she decides to tell it this morning.
Hey, look, man, you can't wait. You can vote in the poll. We got a poll up on screen
it's 50-50 right now.
Who you got in the NBA Finals? Knicks, or Spurs. If you vote Knicks, just put 1 in the chat. If you vote Spurs, put 2 in the chat. We'll give you results later. All right, Ollie Michelle coming up next. Don't go away. 2 Loud Stews.
I love how I won't let you vote 2 times.
You
Man, this
sound
technology is
like a man that believes the Knicks going to win in 5. You want to bet $10?
Hey, man, I got 3 kids and a dog, man.
No, and it wasn't even the betting on 5. It was the Knicks were going to win the series. You said they were going to win in 5, so rationale says that they're going to win the series. We were betting on the series, not whether they're going to win in 5.
Yeah, man, McGuck some goo.
Ha! What's
Ollie
going
Michelle.
on with that one long gray hair at the bottom of your chin?
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
So he's just totally repelling the Beijing?
I don't use any Beijing, man. I let them express themselves. Like we are going to express ourselves when people book the stews. Larry Brown, 404-895-9395. Repasses, funerals, open mic nights,
bar mitzvahs.
Yes, bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would learn more about the culture before getting booked for one. But if I get booked for one, I'll damn sure come do it. Anyway, book the stews. 404-895-9395. Call our guy Larry Brown. Email him sme.larrybrown@gmail.com.
Tailgates, strip clubs, scripper clubs. We do it all.
Dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up from school, going to the kids' school for recess. We do it all.
Draft parties.
Oh, yeah.
We do it all.
One thing we didn't mention, or we forgot to mention, so let me mention it. 4 small feet. Mr. Guys, the 2 Live Dudes. I'm Ryan. He's Doug. We're now joined by the wonderful, lovely Miss Ollie Michelle in the building. What up, Ollie?
Good morning, Ollie.
Hey, y'all.
Ollie, where are you in the world? I mean, you be moving. I don't know anybody that moves around as much as you do.
Hell, I don't even want to know me.
I saw you in church yesterday morning.
Did you come to church or you watched online?
No, I was at church. I waved at you and everything. You still didn't see me.
I'll be looking for you too. You at 10 o'clock.
But them lights are bright on that stage. The lights block your view. The lights block your view too. You can see that front row pretty clear, the few front rows. But if you're in the back, the lights are not going to allow you to see back there where Doug was probably sitting at.
Right. And I usually get to see people really well when we do share love, because they got the lights down during share love so people can walk around and hug each other. And
share love? What y'all got some 70s thing going on? Y'all humping on each other at Impact?
First of all, you was talking about my pastor didn't preach. Now you talking about we in there hunching in church. Stop it.
You said share love, and the share love takes me back to the 70s. Where people
smile, greet, wave, repeat.
Wave and shake hands and stuff. You know, I don't like the whole shaking hands thing. I bring
do you have sanitizer readily available? Thank you.
Do you hug people, Doug?
No, I don't hug a damn person now. I ain't hugging nobody. And I'll shake hands, and I'm looking at their hands like, damn, I really don't want to shake your hand. That's how COVID started. And as soon as I finish shaking everybody's hand, I pull out the hand sanitizer and I douse my hand.
And then listen to this. When you pull out the hand sanitizer after grabbing somebody's clammy hands, you're touching your clothes with their clammy hands before you can get your hand on your sanitizer. Yeah. And now their germs are on the outside of the sanitizer. Yeah, you're not winning.
Shouts out to Impact United Methodist Church down there in East Perth. And Ollie, give us an update while I'm thinking about it on Beyond the Gates. When's the next time you're going to be on Beyond the Gates? If you're new to the show, Ollie Michelle is a thespian, and she's one of the stars of the hit TV soap opera Beyond the Gates.
What's her sexuality got to do with the show, though? Why you mention that?
Because he just wanted to give me a little shine.
Absolutely.
I don't know when I'm on there next. I told y'all I was about to do a campaign, and I was fussing at myself this weekend. I got it all ready and I haven't sent it out. So y'all should be receiving a text message this week. Mm-hmm. Hey, Arlie Michelle, put her back. Because my daughter mentioned me just yesterday it would have been last week.
Well, that should be a check, right? Shouldn't that be a check when you get mentioned? Shouldn't the check pop up?
Mentioning my name unless my body appears on their show. They are not gonna give me a check. I wish they name me every time. Shoot. Every time they say something about Peaches, who I have a last name, y'all. My name is Peaches Evans. Isn't that funny?
Oh, okay. So your last name on the show is my middle name in real life.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But no S.
No S.
Yes. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Okay.
I was thinking my
Okay.
cousin, my auntie married into our family. May she rest in heaven. But she was an Evans before she married my uncle. So I was like, oh my God, I got my aunties. What do they family?
That's awesome.
Anyway, so
I'm very excited to get to your report, Ollie.
Yeah,
First of all, did you have a good weekend?
I am in Atlanta.
Okay,
I
good.
have done every state on the Southeast. I have been to, I just came back from Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte. To do a show. And on the way, Ryan segued me into this. On the way to the show,
Doug, listen to this, please.
on the way to the show, we're talking about the whole Wig. I call him Wig because I just will not say his name. We're talking about Wig's whole 250-year celebration, and there are a lot of artists that are pulling out. They're not going to do it, right? So our band.
Doug, hold on, Ollie. Doug, you're not listening. No, you're doing something else. You're doing something else.
I do my son. Hey, you're looking at me? Are you looking at me?
Something else. Please pay attention.
I don't repeat myself because then I'm
go ahead, Ollie.
If you don't, that's
Ollie, hold on until he looks at the screen. Ollie, okay, go ahead. Wait, okay, go ahead, Ollie.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're riding along. And they're like, "Hey, y'all, funny y'all mention that. We got an offer to play Wig's 250 celebration, and it was like unlimited funds, and it's gonna be like 10 times what you make to sing one thing."
Stop right there. So there's so many people pulling out that he's pushed the price up to get somebody, to secure somebody. So they call all these people and say, we'll give you 10 times what you're asking for if you come do this set. And
listen, the number was, they were saying it would be 10 times or upward. It's like whatever you want. The reason we even got offered the opportunity is because one, we're a high caliber band. However, so many people are pulling out. One of the owner's friends is one of the people that works in the military, and they got us kind of connected to that whole thing. Because for the longest, when Obama won, we were trying to figure out how to do an inauguration, but everybody wanted to do it. And then even when Biden, we were like, we'll do one of those parties. And so we've been in the loop trying to get there. Well, they offered the opportunity, and then we were all sitting there like, well,
you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it.
What you gotta think about it?
And they said, you said 10 times as much as y'all normally get?
Yes.
Or more.
I had
10 or more.
I have no idea what Ollie makes per show, but if it's $1,000, it was gonna be 10 grand or more. Okay, Ollie, go ahead. What y'all decide, Ollie?
So we didn't have to decide. They said no before it could even get to the band members, because most of the band members was like, "Oh, y'all gonna have to get a sub. I'm not coming. I don't care if they pay. What if it was $1 million? We're not going." Yeah. And the other part is we have so many people who are of Caribbean descent in our band. Like their parents they were born here in the States, but their parents. One guy is actually from London. He's a Black Jamaican London, come here like when he was 7 or something. I was like, they would probably deport him. We would have got up there to that thing. They would have been deporting people. We didn't need to go no way.
ICE would have been grabbing y'all the minute y'all got done.
Like our mother says all the time, they throw a net over his ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Just capture you. So, but it was very interesting that they have gotten to that level. Not that we're not high caliber, but people, and there are going to be some people who look like us, because our band does have 2 Caucasian brethren in it. And I can imagine that, and they were the main ones like, hell no, we ain't doing that.
So Ollie, I hate to good for y'all that the Caucasians was like, oh hell no, that's awesome. That's in the group. That's awesome.
Like, no.
One of the main reasons why I wanted you to tell this story was because my brother, who is a whore for money, if you offer him if somebody offers him $2 more than somebody else, he's taking the $2.
Yeah.
Doug, what do you do when they call and say they're going to pay you 10 times or more what your number is to do something for them? 10 times or more.
This comes down, this is kind of like the whole debate about the college players playing for SEC teams, red state teams. They have options. If y'all would have as a band said, man, this is my job, this is what I need to do. You're doing your job is different from somebody that has options. I would understand a little bit more if y'all said, man, I can't pass up this money. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I would understand it a little bit more, but is in conversation with these other players. And this is something I left out of the reel I did, talking about the whole boycott of red state schools.
Ollie, this is good. I hate we're stepping on your report, Ollie, but this is good. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, Doug.
part of the video that I left out and talking about the players leaving red state schools to go play for blue state schools is if you go to a blue state school like Michigan or Maryland or one of them schools in California, you're able to get the same amount of money you were going to get at Ole Miss, or you were going to get in Florida, or you were going to get at Georgia, South Carolina. I'm not saying leave and go to one of them schools and not get the same money. I'm taking into account you're one of a 4 or 5-star players. You're highly heralded. You're preseason All-American. I'm taking for granted you're going to be able to get the same money at this new blue state school that you're going to.
Yep.
Y'all,
I agree.
I wouldn't have been as mad at y'all for taking it as I would for
been.
these other guys that have opportunities and different
Wait,
options.
whoa,
available
what'd you say, Doug? You wouldn't have been upset?
No, I didn't say I wouldn't have been as mad as y'all as I would as other people that have options.
Okay.
This is y'all livelihood. So I understand.
If
somebody said, man, I gotta eat. This is all I have. I don't have other money coming in from some other source that I can say, screw this money.
The Lord, the pastor talked about that yesterday. You got to speak it into existence. I'm gonna have to believe the Lord for he gonna come through like he always does. Because I'm not. I cannot get up there and shuck and jive for nobody.
Because think about it. That's the same scenario as Snoop. I'm trying to figure what's different
he
about
don't, and
why.
he doesn't even need money. Like he said he's doing it because it has something to do with.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. We know Snoop got money.
But let me tell you this:
right,
in the bus boycott in Montgomery, those people needed to get to work. Those people needed to get on that bus and go however by any means necessary, and they didn't. We don't like being inconvenienced in our life.
Right.
It is an inconvenience not to be able to pay Georgia Power. It really is. It is an inconvenience not to be
It's
able
more,
to
hold
gas
on.
in my tank.
It's hold on.
It's bigger than that.
It's more than an inconvenience not to be able to pay your light bill.
It is.
Yeah.
But what I'm not going to do is go say, well, I got the money. That's like I might as well just go sleep with a bunch of dudes and just be a hooker. Just get out there and hook.
Damn, Ollie.
Not doing it.
The fact that you don't want to perform for the what you call them? Wig? What you call them?
Wig.
You would willing to go out and sell your body to not go? Damn, Ollie, you deserve a ball
I'll get real
award
drunk
Monday.
with a little weed and it's too late.
Ollie, for the record,
yes.
And Doug and I go back and forth when it comes to this money thing, or taking less or taking more. I've always said I'd leave money on the table if I was playing ball and I wanted to be in the city or be near people. I've always said that. He's like, no, hell no, $5 more, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have frowned upon or been disappointed in y'all if y'all would have accepted such a huge payday. I don't think I would have. I would not have liked it, but honestly, I know how hard you grind. I know how hard you travel every single week, hours and hours and hours away from your home. I think I would have found a way to understand, but damn it, it makes me proud.
Yeah.
To know that it makes
my
me
daddy
proud.
said, honey, y'all ain't about to have me out here shucking and jiving for Trump. And then with the social media the way it is now, they would have tagged us on all this stuff.
They would have had y'all pasted all over the interweb.
I don't. Not that I was thinking about. My first thought was, I'm looking at the man in the mirror, as Michael Jackson said. The second thought was, and then social media. Wait a minute, you can't do anything now unless you want to. All people with the meta glasses and stuff would have just been recording us, and no. And we wouldn't have had to do our
stuff.
And we wouldn't have had to do even our long. We do a 3-hour nonstop show. We probably would have done like 45 minutes to get the same payout.
Your heart wouldn't have been in it. Your heart wouldn't have been in it. Like you would have had a real messed up look on your face the entire time.
One of them country club folks said the wrong thing to us one time before we got on the stage. I couldn't get myself together till about halfway through the show and wanted to go back there and talk to him because I don't play that. My mama thought we weren't going to eat one day about 2 weeks ago because she said, Arlen not going to let us eat in here because ain't no black people and this ain't a black-owned restaurant. I said, well, I'm going to give us some grace because I'm in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and I ain't have time to stuff closing at 7:00 and we're hungry. We're down here to check on my uncle. So I'm going to let my blackness step back for a minute while we eat, but the man was nice.
And you know what? I kind of compared to sometimes people go to work every day and they work with racists. They work with people that they know are racist that support MAGA or whatever, but they have to do it. Right. The difference between y'all and Snoop, we know Snoop didn't have to do it. We know
Nelly.
He had
Nelly, you need that money?
Huh?
I said, or Nelly. He need that money.
Right. So
All money ain't good money.
I'm glad for you though, because you definitely wouldn't have been into it. So shouts out to y'all.
They were gonna have to wait on me.
You got 2 minutes, Ollie. Give us a report in 2 minutes.
Tell y'all a few things. So first of all, we got birthdays.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay, there we go. The voice of God. Do y'all know who that is?
Who's the voice of God?
Y'all know the voice of God. If y'all can't give the voice of God, Morgan
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman.
Okay.
Well, if he plays God on like 50 different movies, he is God or the president. Like he is always important. He celebrates 89 years today. Shout out
He's
to Morgan.
90 years old.
89.
Oh my
Easy
God.
Reader.
90. That's 90.
Right. I got to get there.
What y'all know about Easy Reader, Sesame Street? No, not Sesame Street, Electric Company.
Electric Company. Oh my God. I don't know about that, but I loved him on all the things he's done. Comedian actor Mark Curry is 64 today. Former NBA basketball player, who y'all know is Swaggy P.
Swaggy P.
The kid from LA played in LA.
Yeah,
Nick
we had to
Young.
get rid of him.
Yeah,
We had to let him go because he had a whole controversy started with the Lakers.
Oh, well, he's 41.
Okay.
I bet you didn't know this, Ryan and Doug. Guess what about Swaggy P? He and Kendrick Lamar are first cousins.
Oh, really?
Didn't know
Yes,
that.
they're siblings. Their dads are brothers.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that.
Isn't that cool? Actor Mr. Allstate himself, Dennis Haysbert, is 71. Actress Zazie Beetz, he played Vanessa, the girlfriend of can't think of his name right now, and the show Atlanta. I forgot. She's 35.
I just saw her in a movie a couple weeks ago.
Deadpool, maybe.
What's it called? No, not Deadpool.
Not Deadpool.
I'll find it in a second. Go ahead.
Yes. Tomorrow, Cornel West will be 73. And I just want to tell y'all, shout out to Jay-Z for getting back at his haters. He had a whole little rant at the Roots picnic. Shout out to him. I want to say our condolences to the Silvers family, 64 years young. The youngest brother, the second to the youngest out of the 10 children, Foster Silvers, passed yesterday with a bout of metastatic prostate cancer. Gentlemen, get your stuff checked. Look, this is the family. Y'all go back and check out.
Go back to that picture tree.
Go back to the Silvers family. They were very talented.
They were kind of like regarded as the inspiration for the Jackson 5. They were before the Jackson 5, if I'm correct on that, right, Ollie?
Yes. Remember the song Boogie Fever?
Classic.
Yes,
classic.
Boogie on. That was them. And he had a song called Misdemeanor, which is probably one of the most, as a solo artist, as an 11-year-old, before his family came into it, he had probably one of the most sampled songs. Y'all know the song. It's I'm about to tell y'all in a minute. I can't think of the beat of it right now. But y'all check out the song Misdemeanor. Y'all like, oh my God, they sample it, especially on the West Coast, all the time. And so next time, and I find it interesting. The Knicks fans think I'm aggressive.
Right.
Because I don't like y'all. I don't like none of y'all. I think y'all can go back to New York, take that bull crap back.
They're aggressive. They're aggressive.
That's
the bad thing, Ollie. That's the bad thing. No matter what happens in this series, if we win it all or if we lose it all, we're gonna burn Manhattan down, regardless.
Down to the ground.
No
and I
question.
find it interesting that both of y'all, the fans, the selection y'all made, are exact opposite ends of the country. That's really an interesting dynamic. Lakers and the Knicks. Two ends over there. So yeah, but anyway,
that's the Atlanta and you. Atlanta people quick to tell New York people you can go back to New York.
It's a flight going every 30 minutes,
back.
literally.
Good job, Ollie. We got a great game coming up. Make sure you stay around because Kenny Anderson, former Georgia Tech great, number 2 overall pick in the NBA back in the day, he'll be joining the Stews up next to talk about himself, to talk about Georgia Tech, and to talk about what's going on in the world of the NBA right now with New York. So y'all keep it locked, man. In the New York great, Kenny Anderson will be joining the Stews up next.
Ollie, you gonna hang around? We got a great trending topic number 4 too.
Yes, I'll be here. I want to tell y'all, we used to go up to Kenny Anderson, Georgia Tech every Monday because my girl loved Kenny Anderson. Our senior year, I was about to get cut out of school, cutting school to go up to Georgia Tech.
Okay,
so yeah,
that's
Kenny
great
Anderson.
Stuff.
Yeah.
All right, don't go away. Kenny Anderson up next. 2 Live Stews. Thank you, Ollie. Stand by.
They turned their money down 10 times. I don't know, man. We got to talk about this off air. 10 times? Being stranded on the side of the road, y'all, in Metro Atlanta is very, very stressful and it's dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing's response times always outpace those national brands. I've been beside the road in Atlanta before, and when you're waiting for hours on a tow truck, it's not cool. Bay 11 Towing says they get to you faster, and they're more cost-effective and efficient while doing so. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on straight breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road or get your vehicle and yourself where you need to be. So next time you find yourself in a jam, Bay 11 Towing, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Bay 11 Towing, where speed and savings come together to get you safely to your destination. Check them out at 404-770-6949. Fast, reliable towing that doesn't cost a fortune. Bay 11 Towing. Welcome back to you guys with Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, and together we are the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good people in Detroit, Michigan, WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
Yeah. Set to talk to legendary point guard for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and for several teams. I didn't realize he played for this many teams. Man, played on 9 different NBA teams.
Yeah.
And I think maybe some of them kind of let's see, did he play for one franchise more than once, left and came back? No, these are 9 different teams, man.
Yeah,
that Kenny Anderson played for.
When guys are that good towards the end of their career, they tend to bounce around. Trying to find a home, being brought in to mentor and tutor others, needing veteran leadership to help a team that hadn't had postseason aspirations get to the postseason, or a team that has had postseason aspirations, maybe to help them get over the top to get to a finals. That's what tends to happen when you're a guy of that caliber. So the minute he gets logged in, man, we'll bring him up and let him talk to the people. 10 times, man. 10 times the money. 10 times the money, man. That's tough, man. That's tough.
My situation right now, that'd be very tough. But I'd have a real sourpuss face though the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't do that because now you're damaging the brand. You're messing up future opportunities if you get up there and you're not happy about what you're doing.
You know what, man? I don't think I could do it. I've been thinking about this since we posed the question, talking about Arlie and her band, turning down the opportunity to go for this 250. We haven't talked about that at all, too. Back up a little bit. This man's trying to get his face put on a $250 bill, man. You heard about this, right?
I have, man.
I mean,
he's sick, man. The guy's sick. And honestly, man, when you've got the likes of Kid Rock, who is straight MAGA, straight neck, when you got the likes of Kid Rock that's saying, nah, I'm good. And everybody, he can't book a band. He can't find somebody to come and do his BS.
His celebration.
He can't.
It's the 250th anniversary. 1776. And so in celebration, he's put it out there that he wants to have a new bill. There's a long process for getting new bills or whatever, but he wants to be on the face of a $250 bill. And I don't know. Let's back to the original question. I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't think.
No, man, you got to say no, man. You stand for something or fall for everything. You got to say no. He is doing things that no.
I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. I'm trying to put myself in a position of somebody that really needs it, and that could keep their lights on. Someone in an extreme situation. I'm trying to think about it on those terms. But for me, even if they're about to cut my damn lights off, I couldn't do it because my insides would be burning performing for this guy, man.
All right. Okay. So, real quick before we move on, maybe Kenny's having technical difficulties. What if it was 25 times the money?
Everybody got a price, man.
No, man. You
Everybody
got to
got right.
stand for something or fall for everything, man.
Well, who you talking to? I know that more so than anybody else. I'm trying to put myself in position of somebody that doesn't have
Well, listen,
and
man,
that needs. Nelly and Snoop did not need. I'm not counting their pockets. I'm not counting their money, trying to count their money, but I'm pretty sure
I don't
Nelly
know
and Snoop don't need like that.
I don't know what all these finances are, but what I do know is 3 to 4 weekends a month, she's in a van with 5 or 6 other people traveling 4 to 8 hours to go perform.
Mm-hmm.
She stays on the road because they travel to these different locations. So you get a call for an opportunity to make 20 times your money.
That means you could
for
take
what
a couple
you do
months
every
off.
single week. Yeah, that's an entire summer. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to the French Riviera.
I'm glad I don't have to make a decision like this.
That's a tough one.
We never would get the invite though to do some shit like that. So there we go.
I can see me and you arguing right now. Hey man, we got to do it, man. No, man, we can't do it. No, we got to do it, man. Well, let me do it by myself.
If money is not a thing, I'm not doing it. If once again, I mean, the best way I can put it is, and you're watching the Two Lost Jews experience, unless my light's about to get cut off, or they're about to come and take my house, I'm late on the mortgage or something like that. Unless I'm 5 payments behind in child support or whatever, unless I can unless I can pay my kids daycare. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing like that.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's move on to story number 3. Kenny's got some technical difficulties. He apologizes and said he'd love to come on if he can get on the next opportunity. So we'll figure it out and make sure we connect the dots prior to the show. I'm looking forward to having Kenny on this week. If it's not going to happen today, more than likely we'll try to make it happen on Thursday. But he's having some technical difficulties, so I apologize for teasing him all day and him not being here. But we'll make it work out later on in the show.
Apologize for what happens, and it happens more frequently in this platform than it does in traditional radio.
On the heels of talking about the wig, trying to get all these bands to come and perform at that celebration, we got this story, number 3, that we need to get into, which is along the same lines.
So first off, I want to say that some things are bigger than football, and this is one of those things. Jackson is one of our leaders. He's the face of our franchise. He not only represents himself and what he does, but he represents all of us, and that goes for anybody who wears a Giants uniform. But if he chooses to align himself with a man like President Trump, it's my responsibility, based on what I believe and what I stand on, to not only show my teammates that I'm against that, but to show the world. And that doesn't mean that we have to spread hate. It doesn't mean that me and Jackson hate each other or we have beef. I sit next to Jackson every day, every team meeting, we close, we talk. As long as we make sure we got the same goal as a team and our goals align, which they do, and I feel like that's all that matters. So I just want to move past this, and yeah, that's it.
Your thoughts, sir? Your take on Abdul Carter, the top draft pick of the NFL draft for the New York Giants last year. He's going into his 2nd season now, and in my eyes, showing nothing but leadership. I've read a lot of negative stuff about him in the last few days. There were reports of him sleeping in meetings and being pulled to the side by coaches and veterans on that team last year for not being all in by sleeping in meetings and not showing up for games physically or mentally.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that before this whole controversy or just recently?
Oh yeah. No. This was last year during the season. They were talking about he was in meetings back in the back, laid back, head against the wall, had to be shaken to get up a couple times in the meeting. And it wasn't public knowledge for a while, but it happened so much that people started talking about it. Give me your take, sir, please.
I think it was a perfect blend of being professional, trying to play politics, and at the same time standing on business. I think it was a perfect blend, especially for somebody young like that doesn't really understand the politics of the world. Shit, it took me, 40 years before I realized how political these different issues were. But I thought he did a good job in what he just said just now, man. He let them know that, hey, I'm a professional. I'm going to be his teammate. As far as football stands, we're cool. But I do need to let you know that I don't like this shit. I don't like that you're supporting somebody trying to take us back to Jim Crow.
They don't like me.
Right. And this is what and I know they're doing it on purpose. I know these people that do this are doing it on purpose. I know they are. It's crazy to me how MAGA and his supporters don't understand that we feel like if you support Donald Trump, you support his policies. You support the fact that he's seemingly trying to take us back to at least Jim Crow, maybe further.
Right.
If you that's the reason why this conversation is happening. Because if you support him, that means you support his policies. So I absolutely love what the young man said. He kept it a buck, but at the same time, he kind of played the line. And once again, for a young guy like that, man, I thought he did very well in his statement just now. And
now we're seeing pictures and videos of them hugging it out. Okay? Prior to a mini camp. Physically seeing them. And on the video, this is just a still picture. Good job, Tree. Thank you. On the video, they're embracing and holding each other for a minute and talking to each other. Signifying what? Okay, we're good. Oh, clearly there's no problem between the offensive leader and defensive leader of this team, which is Cap. Carter spoke up and didn't like it, and there's no doubt in my mind he's being forced to befriend this freaking.
We know what you mean.
This guy that sees things on the other side of the spectrum.
So listen, if you're new to the show, you may not know this. We don't talk about it enough, I think. But Ryan played in the NFL for 5 years for the Detroit Lions. What's going on in that locker room right now? What's going to go on in that locker room surrounding this situation when the season starts, when training camp starts and the season gets going?
They know it's hard.
Because a lot of people are, let me say this too. A lot of people are saying on social media that offensive linemen are going to miss blocks on purpose. They're going to do something to try to put Jackson Dart in harm's way, yada, yada, yada. Is that the case or not?
The offensive line has a job. And if you are doing olays and allowing people to run through and hit your franchise quarterback, you're affecting your money in the long run. So they're going to do their job, but what I foresee is ain't nobody going to his house when he wants to have a film session. Ain't nobody helping him up when he gets blown up for a backside block. A defensive end comes free because the line is blocking down and the ball doesn't get handed off on time. Ain't nobody going to go the extra mile to pick his punk ass up.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to affect the team, the chemistry.
There's camaraderie that will be affected by what is going on. Now they start off 6-0 and got a chance to be the leader in their division and beat the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins in consecutive weeks. People will forget about all of it. Sports will do that. But if they start off slow, he throws a few interceptions, fumbles a few balls, you start hearing people chipper in the background. You start hearing people talk.
You worried about promoting your punk ass president as opposed to knowing your playbook. I can see that happening.
Exactly right.
Right.
Veteran leadership. If you wasn't taking time during the week to go introduce racists and jerks, you could be more prepared.
Right. That's
you spent the all season. You spent the all season with your head up this guy's behind versus working.
Right. Yeah.
So it could go either way. It really could. And you're going to know within the first week or so of training camp. It ain't going to have to get to no preseason game. It ain't going to have to get to no regular season game. You're going to know in training camp the atmosphere with the New York Giants organization.
Yeah. And it's very interesting how, if you read the comments, man, it's just one thing I will say about Trump and the whole Trump era in politics is he has made these closet racists, he has given them a platform to come out. Okay? He has enabled them to come out and be who they are. And it's just amazing to me, like the different comments that you see on social media and what these people are saying and how they act like they don't understand why we're mad and why they're acting like they don't understand why we don't like President Trump.
Right.
It's just amazing to me, man.
No big deal. It's no big deal.
Right. It's no big deal. Right. This whole thing, and half these people don't even understand the whole thing about the voting rights, about the gerrymandering. They don't even know that part of the conversation because their news outlet doesn't even promote that. They don't even talk about the issue with the whole voting districts.
They're not talking about how there's minority senators that are being forced out of their jobs because of the color of their skin.
In a nutshell, taking away our voice. Taking away our voice.
And our vote.
Right. And they are very okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, they don't even know what's going on or what the beef is. But if they find out, they're still okay with that. They don't see a problem with that.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
I do think there's a chance that the New York Giants season could be over before it starts because of this little gesture from Jackson Dart. And that's a problem. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that new head coach Harbaugh has put him into the office like, what in the hell are you doing?
Right.
Are you kidding me? Who did you talk to about this?
Right.
You are the face of an entire franchise now.
You know who he talked to? He talked to his cousins. His family members like, go ahead, yeah.
And where'd he go to college?
He went to Ole Miss.
Oh, okay, yeah, but y'all want to dump on Lane Kiffin for the comments he made. Yeah,
and
the quarterback from Ole Miss, who is now the quarterback of the New York Football Giants, just endorsed the president and invited him out to give him an intro.
And
he's straight Mississippi.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's from Utah. He's from Mormon country, man.
Damn.
Okay. He's from Mormon country. So
where we're going to golf this month. We are going there to golf this month. We're flying into Vegas and playing a course there, and then driving to Utah and playing in Utah for a couple of days before driving back to Vegas and playing another round. But yeah, we're going to Utah.
Who decided that?
Man,
and why did that person think that was a good idea? Go ahead.
We're interested in playing the game that we love on some of the nicest courses in the world, not just the country. And doing our research for price point and scenery and courses and greens and atmosphere, we decided that this year.
So y'all decided on Utah?
We did. It was Utah. We've already done Chicago, but somebody brought Chicago back up. It was Utah.
Wait a minute. Why are you even putting Chicago in the same sentence with Utah, the state of Utah?
Again, we're trying to go to different places. It was Utah, Chicago, and somewhere over the pond in the UK. And we're going to do that trip next year. We're going over the pond next year.
Hey, man, listen. Utah has approximately 72,756 black residents. That sounds pretty good, right?
Compared to what?
It's 2.1% of the population. And y'all niggas going there to play golf?
Yeah, we're gonna be very careful.
Me?
We're gonna be very careful.
2.1% of the state's population is black.
Damn.
That means out of 100 people that walk by, 2 of them might be black. And y'all going to play golf and spend money in that state? Y'all got to rethink y'all strategy for finding good man trips, sir.
I'll send you some pictures, sir. Because
this course better be like super nice.
I'm talking mountains. I'm talking canyons. I'm talking waterfalls. It's beyond beautiful, man.
Wow.
Up next in the dog, I switch you guys to Two Live Stews, man. We got a wonderful last 48.
Yeah. So the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. If you're new to the show, we have a chat group on Facebook called Two Live Stews Facebook chat group or something like that. Just search it, you'll find it. And we get a ton of memes posted and conversations started about sports and beyond in the group all day long, every day, 365. All right. But we're gonna have our last 48, the biggest 5 of those memes over the last couple of days. Stay tuned.
Should be really good, man. Should be really good.
Don't go away.
You got a couple that's gonna make me talk.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug and I'm Ryan, but together we're the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience.
Thanks for joining your boys. The chick
Shout out to the
Zazie.
people in Detroit.
Huh?
Shouts out to the wonderful people in Detroit, WGPR.
The young lady Zazie Beats. There it goes right there. I saw a movie she had a couple of weeks ago called They Will Kill You.
Damn.
Very, very, very comparable to the movie we're going to talk about today. In the last 48, or not the last 48, the trending topic number 4.
Did you go see that movie that came out a couple of weeks ago? Is God Is?
Is God Is?
Yes.
No. I think I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't seen that yet.
Miles
But
and
I
my
saw a
wife-
movie this past weekend, man, that was,
I think we'll talk about that shortly.
yeah. Well, hold on. We'll talk about it. But stay tuned for that. All is going to come back in for that. Tree's going to come in, read chat messages. Tree's over there. She had a long weekend, it seems like, and she's just trying to hold on. Bless her heart. She's trying to hold on. It'll be okay, Tree. You can go and take a nap in an hour or so. Bless your heart. All right, last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. Hey, make sure you share the show, like, subscribe, and share the show. Hit the share button. That's very, very, very important. Huh?
Please.
We got a lot of big things, and we've got a couple times, come on here and say we got a lot of big things popping about to come up, but we really mean it this time. we
mean it every time, man. But sometimes it takes time for things to activate. That's all.
Yeah,
you gotta go back and forth. You gotta redline these things. You gotta communicate and talk. You gotta put teams together. You gotta make sure you're doing the right thing for not just the moment, but the future. We don't want to do anything. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So USA Today columnist Nancy Armour spoke on Caitlin Clark's theatrics. The flopping that even let me back up. The flopping that even a C-list actor would find cringy. The histrionics over calls and the disrespect towards the refs. Either you think she can do no wrong or you think she's an entitled brat. Sir, have you seen what Angel or what Caitlin Clark has been? Have you seen what Caitlin Clark has been doing in the NBA over the first couple of weeks? Seen the first couple of games this year? How she's been falling over the place. That look on her face in this picture right now is of utter disgust at the officials because she doesn't get a call whenever she flops. She's shooting like 30% from three-point land right now.
Which is what? Let's stay there since you brought it up. What is her?
I'm not gonna stay on this all day. If you're new to the show, Ryan loves Caitlin Clark.
You brought it up. You brought it up. Let's talk about it. You brought it up. Let's talk about it. Her 30+% shooting percentage from behind the arc is what? Average. Yeah, ain't nobody shooting 45% from behind the arc. You acting like she's doing a bad job from behind the arc. Please continue.
Have you been
her 20 points per game is what? 5 points behind Kelsey Plum.
Have you paid attention to? Have you been paying attention to the season that the Indiana Fever are having?
I watch the games.
So Raven Johnson is should be starting for that team. Raven came in the other night and had like 30 points.
Right.
So have you not been paying attention? Like all of the clips and all of her outbursts and the fact that she's, feels entitled and mad because she doesn't get calls or whatever.
No,
that she's
whoa,
leading
time out.
into-
No, time out. Time out. What are we talking about? The antics or the basketball?
Both of them. Both of
okay,
them.
well then,
Both
right
of them.
now, I'm focused on the basketball. She's leading the league in assists. She's a point guard. She's leading the league in assists. Her 3-point percentage is average.
Hey man, when Caitlin Clark came to the league, you and her supporters weren't trumping up or shouting out about her assists.
Hey, she's a point guard. What else am I talking about with a point guard?
Hold on. Listen to me.
Kenny Anderson is going to come on eventually, and he's a point guard. He stacks assists.
While I'm thinking about it, St. Louis Ron said it perfectly. She's absolutely terrible on defense.
Right.
Everybody that she guards cooks her.
Right.
She can't guard you.
Right.
Okay? She
Real
can't
quick.
guard you, sir.
I'm glad you brought this up. James Harden, who makes $42 million a year, just averaged 16 points per game and shot 18% from the 3-point range and had 4 turnovers per game. He's a point guard. Caitlin ain't got those numbers. Now, look, man, I'm just being honest with you and being real as we move on. I'm being honest. No, hold on. I was listening. Now I'm talking now. No, you wait. No, you wait. You wait. I'm talking now. If you want to talk basketball, let's talk basketball. Not about likes or dislike. There's numbers and analytics that say who's doing good and who's doing bad. She's not doing bad. If you want to talk about antics, she's playing like a hoe. She's acting like a cheap piece of trash. She's crying. She's whining. And Caucasians and Nordics do that when they're not happy. I'm not surprised by how she's acting. I'm not surprised at how she fakes pump behind the arc to shoot a 3, leans into the player, and doesn't take the shot. That's her fault, not the referee's fault. For her to turn around and look at the referee and go, I was watching that game. I thought the ref should have gave her a tech. But you're not going to come on here and say she's playing bad basketball because the numbers don't say that. The numbers don't say that. Your dislike for her says that. And I understand.
Let's go to the next one, Tree. You're watching too loud.
I totally understand. You want to call her a chump for her antics? Please do so. Please. But don't try to come in here like she's a bad basketball player. She's not.
Let's go to the next one, Tree. You're watching Two Lost Two's experience. Also, I want to update the poll. And you're watching the Two Lost Two's experience. Can we get the poll back up, Tree? Just flash it one more second before we forget about it totally. Let's see the results of the poll. Who you like, the Knicks or the Spurs in the finals?
Harden is a bum, but you're talking about Caitlin Clark. Man, stop it. Stop it. Her numbers ain't James Harden like.
Okay, we'll get the poll up in a second. Caitlin Clark throws a tantrum in the fourth, yelling at her own team, quits on the play and gives up 2 points. Yeah,
I
run
don't
it
like
again.
that.
Run it one more
I think
time.
it's
Tree.
disgusting. It's a great video, Tree. I think
Run
it's
it one more time.
disgusting. And also, Tree, the one where she claps at the referee. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, girl?
When you started on this Caitlin Clark fan club campaign thingy, I really thought you were playing radio or playing internet, whatever we're calling it today. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. I thought you were playing, but it seems like that you're kind of serious about this thing.
No,
this defense of Caitlin Clark.
I don't like the fact that they're 4-4 right now through their first 8 games. I don't like that. They should be better. But she's got 20 points and 8 assists. She's averaging 20 points and 8 assists. And you're trying to talk about she shouldn't even be starting? You're crazy. She's the face of the freaking league. She's one of the faces. Whether she deserves it or not, she is.
Wow. All right, Tree.
Now
next
the
one.
antics, the antics are disgusting. She's acting like a chump. I don't condone that. I'm disappointed in her behavior. She's acting entitled. Oh, wait a minute. What white person doesn't act entitled when they're along the lines of a Caitlin Clark, a Jackson Dart, a Donald Trump? She's acting like Nordics act. Oh, okay. All right.
I invite you to go back and watch this video again after the fact.
No, I watch the games. I don't need to watch clips. I watch the games.
No, I'm saying watch us. Watch this show again after done.
No, I don't need to do
Because
it.
a lot of times you need to step away from the situation. If you go back and watch this, you're going to be disappointed in yourself.
Hey, man,
the way you hooping and hollering about Caitlin Clark, fake ass Caitlin Clark.
So I read and take notes all day long. And if we got a show meeting at 6:30, I'm up before 3:30 reading over what you sent. Because I got my own notes. But I read over everything that you send. So when I knew we were going to talk about Caitlin Clark, I was like, wait a minute, let me make sure I look at these numbers. The numbers and the antics are two different things. And you and I agree 100% on the antics. She's acting like a chump. She's acting like a jerk. She's acting entitled. Oh, she's acting like a Nordic. Wait a minute, she's a Nordic. Oh, you surprised?
All right, let's go to the next one, Tree. And you're right, Tree. Tree, you are right. We said in the pregame, the pregame show that
I saved my shit. I saved my shit for the show. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get into no argument with you during the pre-show meeting, watching Tree chew flour. I wasn't gonna do that. I was saving it for the show.
The most 50-point games, very, very.
Oh, this is great. I really enjoyed this one.
The most 50-point games in NBA history.
I really enjoyed this one.
And the reason I thought this was interesting, man, is because just a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember what the situation was, but you tried to pour salt on Will Chamberlain. And I said to you, man, do you know some of the things Will Chamberlain did when he played in the NBA? This right here is one of them.
Doug, you do understand that this proves my point that I was making about Will, right?
Which is what?
He had 118 50-point games because he was playing 2 feet taller than everyone that was out there. Yeah, he had 50-point games every night because he could stand under the rim like Wemby and just put the ball in the hoop, and no one else could. Those guys couldn't do anything with him. He was one of one. There were none other like him.
Right. But you can say that for everybody, though.
That's not true. No.
You can.
No.
You can make that statement about everybody if you wanted to.
Hey, man,
what I'm telling you is it didn't matter he was 2 feet taller than anybody else.
No,
these numbers right here, your numbers, guy, hold on. These numbers right here said that he was literally Wemby before Wemby. Right. He was an alien.
These numbers say to me he had no competition. And that's not his fault.
But that's disrespectful for you to say.
That's not his fault that he played in an era where he was 3 feet taller than everybody. That's not his fault.
You don't think that's a disrespectful statement, though?
Not at all. Because if you watch the old films, he's towering over everyone.
The next closest person to Will Chamberlain, man, is Michael Jordan with 31.
Love Mike.
Will Chamberlain had 90 more 30-point games than anybody else in basketball history. And you're trying to discount him?
Mike and Kobe and what they've done with these 50-point games is phenomenal. Are they tarnished because James Harden has the same amount as Kobe? Do you frown upon that? Because James Harden is not Kobe-like, in my opinion.
James Harden got buckets for 3 years. He got buckets on top of buckets. He's a great scorer.
Right. Okay.
And this is why James Harden's going to get into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Well, he's in the hall.
But really, I'm really not paying attention to the rest of this. I'm trying to prove the point to you that Will Chamberlain was the first alien. Okay, and I don't think Wemby in his career is going to ever do any and accomplish any of these feats that Will Chamberlain did. And you doodle on him every chance you get. You doodle on Will Chamberlain.
I'm not doodling on Will Chamberlain, man. But he was playing in a league where even Wemby's got 7-1 guys he's got to play against. This series that we're about to see with New York and San Antonio.
Hey man,
Robinson, who broke his pinky over the weekend working on one of his trucks apparently, who's had surgery, he's still going to be able to start game 1. But Robinson is 7-1. So the last 2 series, Wemby had to deal with Harkenstein, who's 7 foot, and Chet Holmgren, who's 7 foot. Will didn't play nobody that was 7 feet, Doug.
Hey man, Earl McDowell. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Elvin Hayes have entered the chat. Maybe I think that part of your
Can you get Kareem to call us? We would love to have him on the
delusions
show.
about Wilt Chamberlain is you just don't remember him playing. I don't remember him playing. He was before our time, literally and figuratively before our time. The point is, these numbers right here are so obscene, you can say that they aren't manufactured or they just weren't a product of the time. When you have 90 more 50-point games than Michael Jordan, that says anything but you're playing against inferior talent. No. No.
All right.
Hell no. Thank you, Earl McDowell, for the
Hey, Earl, thank you, Earl.
And if you like to donate, you watch your computer, just scan the QR code right there to the right and donate to the show.
And Earl, if you could get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to come on the show, man, we'll make you an honorary member of some sort.
Why did he?
I thought you said he said Kareem was coming into the chat. I thought you said that.
You wasn't
Did
paying
you say
attention. You're trying to find some stat to validate your argument on your computer over there. Let's go to the next one, Tree. And you're watching Two Last Year's Experience.
I got a great picture I want to share with y'all when I can find it. Just make your paper any way you choose.
It's another basketball question. We're finishing up our basketball information because the season's about to be over. From Lonnie Harrell, I don't care who you get. It's no team you can assemble that will beat this team. They may shoot over 80% as a team per game. Defensively, it's no layups or uncontested shots, period. Transition, Olajuwon, rim run with Mike and Kobe on the other wings and Duncan the trail into a secondary break, PNR, no debate. So shouts out to Burrell Billingsley, who shared this in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group from Mr. Lonnie Harrell. What do you think? Do you see any changes that you would make in this lineup? If you're just listening on WGPR, it's a meme of Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Is there somebody you would replace from this starting five?
These are all some of the greatest players in the history of the game, and I can honestly put together a team or two that would probably compete. But no, man, you got it. You got. They're stacked at every position here. I can say Shaq, Karl Malone. Yeah, there's things I could say. LeBron. There's things I could say. But no, you can't get any greater on one team than this.
Well, first of all, I just noticed this just now. They got two guards.
That's fine.
And Jordan and Kobe. So they're really missing a small forward. So this is really into scale of a true, starting basketball team.
But there's three guys, Jordan, Kobe, and Magic, that could play that three. That's fine. There's three guys that's interchangeable. There's two guys that can both play power forward and center, and there's three guys that can play 1, 2, or 3 with these guys right here. That's what makes them so impossible to match up against somebody else.
Once again, we just talked about Wilt. I didn't see Wilt, but Wilt numbers say that he's the greatest basketball player that ever lived. So maybe you could trade Olajuwon for Wilt, or the only other thing I think that I might do different, I might take Duncan out for KG. A lot of people say I'm crazy because, they got all the rings in San Antonio.
No. And I love KG. He's someone I thought about. I thought about KG and Karl Malone to combat Tim Duncan and Olajuwon. Okay, so, but yeah, you're fine with Tim Duncan. you can't get no better than the big fundamental.
I think I'd rather have KG.
Look at this, man. Come on, man. Come on.
What is that?
Come on, man. That's the competition that Wilt was playing against, man. Look at these guys, man.
Them two guys in sweaters, they're not even playing. What are you talking about?
The other guys, man. I'm talking about the other guys. Come on, man. In every picture you pull up or video you see, he's going to be 2 feet taller than everyone on the floor, man.
Brother McDowell just told you some of the legendary players he played against.
Right.
He was in the same era with.
Right.
What did Wilt do to you, man?
I mean, I love Wilt.
No, you don't.
I love Wilt. I love Bill. I love all the greats, man.
And allegedly the man bagged 25,000 women.
I don't even want to get into that. I thought it was 10,000. But I don't even want to get into that.
I think it was 25.
Let me ask you a question.
It was some ridiculous number like this nigga lying.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like doing this because you can't compare eras. But if you put Wilt on a court in his prime and Shaq on a court in his prime, and I've already told you there's several players I'll take over Shaq at that position, what happens in that game, man?
It's a stalemate.
Wilt,
at the most, it's a stalemate, if not to the side of Wilt.
Wilt's hip gets broken in the first couple of series down.
Hey, man,
broken.
Wilt allegedly bench pressed like 500 pounds.
Right.
The man ran the hurdles in college at Kansas. The man ran the hurdles. I don't want to do this. Like you must not understand the things that this man is on record for doing.
I hate when you bring this up.
You just saw something just now. The man had 120 something 50-point games. The next closest was 30.
Right.
And you trying to discount it?
Right.
All right, we got.
I wonder why the numbers were so disparaging because he had no competition, Doug. I'm sorry.
When we get back from the break, we'll finish up the last 48, and then we'll get into trending topic number 4. We'll bring Arlie and Tree back on.
And the only reason why you continue to bring these pictures of Caitlin Clark up and Will Chamberlain is because you think you're making me look bad, and you're not. You're not, man.
I'm not trying to make you look bad. You make yourself look bad. When you ignore Caitlin Clark and her antics and her horrible basketball play, and when you try to discount Wilt Chamberlain, you make your own self look bad.
Her numbers do not say she's horrible. That's you saying she's horrible. As a matter of fact, you're being dismissive and deceiving when you try to say she's not good. If you don't like the person, that's one thing. But when we talk about the game, that's another.
Caitlin Clark sucks. Right. It's not that she's good or not. She sucks. Okay.
We'll get into some
and Raven Johnson should be starting over her at point guard.
Detroit, we appreciate you, Detroit, and she's leading the league in assists. We appreciate you, Detroit. She's a point guard. We appreciate you, Detroit. WGPR.
When you start promoting Caitlin Clark in assists,
right?
That's not what she made her name. She made her name from shooting threes and being this dynamic offensive player. But right now, she sucks.
She's a point guard. Yeah, Doug, stop it. She's a point guard. Detroit, we'll see y'all on Thursday. Subscribe, share, like the show. You want to catch the rest of the show, please go to YouTube. Please go to the Sports Rap Network app. We appreciate you, Detroit. We love you. We see you next week. Or we see you on Thursday. Up next, we'll get into some super chat, and we'll finish up the last 48. Y'all keep it locked. Got a 2-minute trespass coming up, too. Sorry about that. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. I'm Ryan Stewart. He's Doug Stewart. He'll be here in a second. But together we're the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Hey, man.
I had to go tinkle.
No disrespect, man. But I think we forget about Todd.
Which means disrespect. Come on.
I think we forget about Todd's greatness when we're talking about the greats.
Absolutely. That's what.
And you often throw Big Daddy Kane in my face when we're talking about the greats. Dare I say you probably should start with LL before you say Big Daddy? Am I wrong?
Well, I got LL Cool J in my top 5 all time.
Okay. Yeah, man.
I'm one of the only people that give him that level of respect.
Oh, no, you're not. Stop it. I'm the one that started this conversation. What do you mean you're the only one to give him respect?
I'm talking about 25 years of doing this. I always give you my top 5. My top 5 is...
We've been podcasting for 2.5 years. What do you mean 25 years? I'm confused.
I'm talking about, man, come on, man. So 25 years, I've been talking, my top 5 is Biggie, Rakim. Let's put him in order. Rakim number 1, Biggie number 2, number 3. I've got KRS-One number 3, number 4. I got. Can't think who number 4 is right now.
I didn't even want to do this today, man.
And number 5, I got LL. I can't think of who number 4 is right now, but I'll think of it in a second.
Tree, is this one of our last 48? Okay.
Yeah, this is it. This is the whole purpose of playing the I'm Bad track.
I was just trying to get you to move on. That's all.
From Uncle Jam's Army, 39 years ago today, LL Cool J. This was like 2 days ago. LL Cool J released his second album, Bigger and Deffer, a landmark hip-hop album that elevated LL into superstardom and helped define rap's crossover era, featuring classics like I Need Love, I'm Bad. The album showcased LL's charisma, versatility, and star power.
You know, one of the coolest things in my life, for a long time when I was a young boy, we used to go to New York every summer. And the fact that our cousin Bonnie, our older cousin Bonnie, personally knows Todd and calls him Todd.
They went to the same high school.
It was one of the coolest things ever. I'm like, wait a minute, you know LL Cool J?
You know LL?
He lives a couple blocks over. We go to the same school. No, you don't.
Now let me tell you something, man.
She called him one day and talked to him on the phone.
And really, what we're doing right now with this last meme, man, is I guess giving him his flowers.
Oh, he's great. He's amazing. I love him.
Because I feel like a lot of times he's slighted, and I think he's slighted because Cass is jealous of him. I think Cass is really jealous of LA, man. They've been historically jealous of LL because, you know, the ladies like him. Ladies love Cool J.
Ladies love Cool J, man.
He always, you know,
hey, man.
Cocky. He's very cocky acting, too.
And he's made more money in TV and film than he has in hip-hop.
And man, let me tell you something. LL,
he makes $1 million plus an episode on some of these shows he's on, man.
When I'm bad and my radio dropped, like LL was it says it right there, superstar.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Superstar.
He's amazing.
At the height of his career, LL's probably bigger than any of these other. Is there anybody else you could think of that at the height of their career was big as LL at the height of his career?
No, man, we're
talking mid to late 80s when he first came on the scene.
He's commercial and mainstream, and he's loved by everybody. You could put and listen, Rakim is both of our number ones.
Absolutely.
You can put a picture of Rakim up on ESPN.
Oh, I know who I got at number four.
You can put a picture of Rakim up on ESPN, and there'll be people watching ESPN that will say, "Who is that?"
Right.
Everybody knows Cool J.
Everybody knows Cool J. Number 4, I got Tupac.
Yeah, I don't have Tupac in my top 5.
Yeah. Number 4, I got Tupac. So
when we get to the last 48, man, I want to share something about Angel Reese because whenever you talk about Caitlin Clark, I know the road you want to go down. So I've got to mention something about Angel Reese when we get done with the 48. Or if you want me to do it now, I will.
We're done with the 48. This is the last one. So
we're not done. We're not done. We're not done with the 48. But if you want me to do it now, I will.
No. Let's finish the last 48 then.
Okay.
And you're watching the 2 Hour Studios Experience.
All right. You follow the rundown, you would know how many 48s we got.
Well, we talked about this in the show episode, the show this morning.
Right. But yeah, you just said we were done. We're not done. We still got this one to go through.
I was wrong, man. I apologize.
Okay. It's okay. It's no big deal. I just want to move on.
If you can save one person from dying and having their story continue, who would it be?
It's only one or two people.
Look who posted this. What?
Young Thought.
I don't get that, but okay. So let's for people just listening on the radio. It's a meme from The Wire, a bunch of characters from The Wire. You got Omar, Bodie, Chris, which is basically Marlowe's lieutenant.
Prop Joe.
You got Prop Joe. What's the old girl name with the dreads, the braids? Why am I forgetting her name right now?
We just did this in the meeting. You forgot?
Yeah. What's
Snoop?
her name?
It's Snoop.
Snoop. Yeah. Then you got Lil Kevin, who actually isn't little. You got Wallace. You got D.
It's a great show, man.
Oh,
there's only two, man. There's two guys that should live forever. And it's Omar and it's Stringer Bell. Stringer Bell was the show. When they killed off Stringer Bell, I was like, oh, no.
No, he definitely wasn't the show. That's what made The Wire so great.
All of them are the show. And the fact that they would kill a star off damn near every other episode was huge.
Now,
but Stringer Bell, man, and Omar.
It was a shock. When they killed Stringer, it was definitely a shock.
Oh, my gosh, how you kill Stringer?
Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Chris never died in the series. He just went to jail. I don't think he died. Did he die? And I missed it.
I could be mistaken, but I think he got locked up. I don't think he was killed.
He just got locked up. Him and and Marlo got bail. Yeah. Now maybe I'm forgetting something that happened. And
look at Tail Dog. Peace, Tail Dog. We appreciate you. And he has a point. Yeah, Chris would kill his grandmama, man.
Chris,
he didn't care about a damn thing.
The way Chris killed the way Chris killed Mike, the way Chris killed Mike's stepdad in that alley, beat him to death with his hands. That was brutal. That was the most brutal TV beating in the history of TV beatings, man. He was ruthless, a ruthless killer. They didn't have to do little Kevin like that either, man. That was sad. Even though he's not little. All right, that's a good one.
Why'd they keep calling the cat little Kevin, though?
That was it. Because
before we get into this and bring
police
Tree in,
talk.
man, shouts out to Angel Reese. Give her a round of applause, audience, please.
Now watch you come and doodle on a watch.
See, man, I hate how you portray me, man. I mean, you shouldn't.
You're about to throw shade on her just to try to even up the conversation with your girl, Caitlin Clark. Go ahead. Let's do it. What you got? Let's see if I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
I don't want to talk about it.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Oh, I'm not wrong.
Angel Reese is the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 900 career rebounds. Give it up, audience. Give it up.
Not only is Ryan a Caitlin Clark fan, he's an Angel Reese hater a lot of times,
he
too.
is also the fastest player, 71 games, to reach 900 plus points and 900 plus rebounds. Y'all give it up for my homie, Angel Reese.
That's big of you, man.
I highlight greatness on this show. I ain't no hater. I highlight greatness. And she is the first to do two things in the WNBA. Man, she's special. And she's in the A. Dream Team, what up?
Okay.
What up?
All right. Is Ollie and Tree ready? Is Ollie ready? There we go. There she go. Let's welcome back into the studio. So trending topic number 4. Ollie and Tree join us. Trending topic number 4, the top 10 worst movies that you've ever seen in your life. This comes on the heels of me watching this movie this past weekend. I love boosters. So they tricked me on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got a bunch of the critics gave it like a 95% Rotten Tomato thing, meaning it's good.
But
the
Doug,
fans, go ahead.
The folks at Rotten Tomatoes is a group of people that tend to give a thumbs down to our projects and gives the thumbs up to others' projects.
To projects that we like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They tend to be down.
Okay.
So why would you be surprised?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't support the movie because I'm a Keke Palmer fan. You know that.
I understand.
Right?
I understand.
Okay. I'm a huge
She
fan.
is gorgeous. She is a young Angela Bassett. Oh my gosh, she looks like she could be
just like she gotta play the Angela Bassett biopic at some point.
Yep.
I went and saw this movie. This was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. This movie was worse than Con Air. You remember Con Air with Nicolas Cage?
That movie was good. Con Air was good.
Con Air.
I know what you're talking about.
That's 3 versus 1. That's 3 versus 1. I'm fine with Con Air. I'm fine with Con Air.
Yes, that movie was so good.
Okay, all right. That was I hated that movie more than any other movie in the world except
CB4. CB4.
Start until this movie came out. This movie was made, it seemed like it was made, whoever wrote or produced it or whatever, seemed like they were on some type of illicit drugs, like the mushrooms or something like that. It's so bad. It's so bad. And it's supposed to be a lot of symbolism, and they're talking about people that have and people that don't have, and the people that make all of the money and the people that don't make the money, and the blue class and the work class. But don't be fooled. It was some bullshit. That was the worst movie that I've ever seen, and I'm sorry, Keke Palmer is involved with it.
It wasn't good because wasn't what you call it.
Go see it and see and come back and tell us, Ollie.
Okay.
I'm trying to save you some money.
But how much did you pay? Wait, before you go see it, how much did it cost?
What'd you
I mean,
spend
wow.
to see a worse movie to send somebody else to go see?
Why would you send her? Go pay for it then. Run her that money.
Yeah,
so she can go do her research.
I'm supposed to go see Michael.
And people were asking this morning too, Arlie, about Michael, about MJ. MJ has now turned to MC. It's supposed to be Magic City now.
Oh, let's go.
Harley, I need your picture.
I know. I'm trying to find my picture with LL Cool J, and I'm looking. I was back here tearing up my house. Like, it's a picture of me and LL.
Is it on your Apple phone? Because I do wish Apple would allow us to label pictures so we could find them easier.
I don't know where it is.
Okay.
So
Brian, did you put your POD in?
I emailed it to you 3 days ago.
So
Oh, well, I wasn't working 3 days ago. I'm
But
working
that ain't got nothing to do with me, Tree.
I'll look.
I emailed you the picture.
the 10 worst movies of all time criticized by black audiences. All right. Coming in at number 10, Meet the Browns. That's so bad. I didn't even see that. I didn't know the Browns had a movie.
They did have. I was in that movie actually.
You were?
Oh, damn.
Now you don't like it. You don't care whether.
I did not have a speaking role in it though. This is when I first came out, and I had a chance to play an extra. At I was in the scene with and it's so funny. People don't realize Sofia Vergara started out there before she went to Modern Family and all the talent, all the stuff. She was on Meet the Browns. She played Angela Bassett's best friend.
Wait, Angela Bassett was on Meet the Browns too?
On the movie.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant okay. Sorry.
I thought he was talking about movies, not the TV show. Because in the movies, well, maybe it wasn't Meet the Browns. What was the name of that one? Angela Bassett, Lance Gross was her son, and then they had a daughter, and they had to move, and then she had to go meet her family. I thought that was where Meet the Browns initially started. She had to go meet them because she never lived down south and had to go fix up the whole house. And Sofia Vergara was her best friend. They rode the bus, and Lance was about to get in trouble with some gangs and all that. It was actually a pretty good movie. I think that was Meet the Browns.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, black people say that it's the worst movie.
They don't like it.
Fifth worst movie they've ever seen in their life. Coming in at number 9, 3 Strikes. Y'all know what 3 Strikes is?
I remember the name of it, but I did not see it.
So the dude Brian Hooks. I've seen him on a couple things. Y'all know him when y'all see him.
Let me see.
Brian Hooks. So look him up. You'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that dude.
I know him.
That comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is Baps. I've never seen Baps.
Oh yeah, I love Babs.
I thought that was a good movie. It's funny.
It is hilarious. It is funny.
I think it's funny. And the way that the ending
and dressed
is
up
real.
Go ahead.
Halle Berry. Every time I do a certain dance, I think about Halle and they're trying to dance because Halle has.
I think you think it's bad because you don't want to look at Halle Berry with gold teeth in her mouth. But the storyline is Cinderella kind of. It's really good. I thought.
Let me say this: it is ignorant, and it is ignorant.
I thought you already watched it. I thought you already watched it.
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay.
But never. I'm not doing it.
Well, go ahead.
I guess your response made it seem like you saw it.
Right.
Oh,
You should. You're not gonna like it, Doug. But you might. You like Corbett. Corbett.
Norbit.
How dare you put Norbit in the same conversation with any other movie? Norbit is a theatrical triumph.
He'll sell his soul for Norbit.
All right, coming in number 7. Number 7, 50 Shades of Black. I'm not familiar with this one either.
I hadn't seen that one.
Number 6, King's Ransom.
King's Ransom. I hadn't seen that one.
And for the record,
I'm feeling less black right now, y'all. Are making me feel like I need to give up my card.
I don't do a lot of movies because we've got 3 younger kids, and we debate and fuss all the time about. We fuss and debate all the time about, can Morgan go with this? Can Morgan go see that? So we often go to movies, and a handful of us will go into one theater, and me and Morgan or somebody in Morgan will go into a different theater. And I sometimes prefer to hang out with her. So it's usually me that doesn't get to see the adult movies because I'm in a movie with Morgan.
Okay. Number
Running
5.
errands, getting popcorn and slushies and drinks and malt balls and stuff like that. I'm busy.
Y'all are on a date.
Malt.
Malt. Yeah, malt. Oh, I love a malt ball.
Malted milk balls.
I love them. I love
balls.
them. Oh,
number 5. Number 5, The Honeymooners. Is that the one with Mike Epps in it? He was playing like the 2 guys from The Honeymooners TV show back in the day.
I didn't. Again, y'all about to take my black card. Thanks, Black Diamond.
She's a girl's girl.
Shouts out to Black Diamond. She hung out with us too at Kesey's spot.
I know. Ralph told me yesterday.
Y'all had fun?
You never come outside when I'm outside, Black Diamond. I wanted to see her.
Ryan probably called and told her not to.
Right.
I wasn't going to be there anyway. Go ahead, Doug.
I'm saying that's why she came, because he told her not to come.
Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is Fat Girls.
What?
Coming in at number 3. I haven't seen the Fat Girls either.
Wait. What the hell? Who starred in Fat Girls?
It's spelled P-H-A-T. So y'all can
Monique. Was that Monique?
I'm not sure. I've never seen it.
Again, y'all about to snatch my black card because I don't
No,
know.
I haven't seen about 4 or 5 of these myself.
It's interesting.
you know what?
Usually the lists are really white. Today it's a lot of black stuff on here.
PhD Dr. Batmite said Cedric the Entertainer is Honeymooners, not Mike Epps.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's got a PhD. He's a doctor.
Coming in at number 3,
We
which
love
is I'm booing this.
This was
Coming in at
bad.
number 3, the worst movies black people hate are Norbit.
You need to clap.
I agree. No,
I'm booing at the people that voted on this thing, man.
it's a great movie.
Norbit is a great movie.
You like Norbit
It's
too?
great.
That
You think Norbit is a great one?
It's a great movie. I laughed my ass off when I watched that movie.
Come on, man.
I feel like
know.
he's lying.
Good.
Power
No.
step. Power step.
Right.
Come on. Number 2, Who's Your Caddy? And ironic, we talk about this during this Kevin Hart controversy over the last couple of weeks. The number 1 hated movie by black people of all time, worst movie of black people voted of all time,
Yeah,
is
plain.
Soul Plane.
Got to.
I don't think I've ever seen Soul Plane all the way through.
Me either. And it's some stuff I'm just not going. I can't do it. I can't get them brain cells back. I can't watch it. I'm surprised. What was that movie CB4 with the Putty Tang? I'm sure Putty Tang didn't make it on there.
Damn that ninja. Come on, man. That's pretty harsh.
On a Monday.
It's a Monday. We just starting the week off, man.
He said, and here it is. Big
Norbert Stuck, not a fan of
BICH
big
comedy.
I don't like big
Yeah,
bitch
that's a little-
comedy.
Every once in a while, you gotta let your head
That's
down.
nasty. That's just nasty.
I
Alright,
know
so
you lying. Claire, you like Norbit? Oh,
Norbit is phenomenal.
Claire, we got
Norbit is
call
it's
me
not, one of my,
later.
it's not
It's
the
a great
worst,
movie.
but it's not the best. I'm somewhere in
What's
the
the
middle.
worst movie y'all have ever seen?
CB4.
Can you think?
Right.
Can you think about it. CB4.
Yeah,
CB4 was good to me too. It was okay. It wasn't better than Norbit, but it wasn't bad.
Something
I
is-
watch movies differently, I think, and so I don't really have like, oh my god, it was horrible because I had to.
You're in that art.
Right.
You do that for a living.
Sipatay to the toddy da.
Pootie Tang. That's another one. That's a terrible movie.
Booty Tang was pretty
Oh
bad.
yeah, that is bad.
It's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
was
Pootie
bad.
Tang's bad.
That one I give him, it was bad.
All right.
that's- going on
Before
there.
we jump to chat, we're supposed to do something else.
It's
here.
POD.
Oh, picture of the day.
I don't
Real
have
quick,
one.
picture of the day. Let's get it.
'Cause I can't find the one I want.
Huh?
I can't find
Okay.
me and L Cool J where we look like we go together. And it was my little nephew in the picture. He's not my line nephew. And I kind of was like, here, take this baby. Because he's like, is that your son? No, it's not. Me and you, LL. I don't want you to think I got no kids. I don't. I did. I mean, I had a child. I did have a child, but he was not physically with me. So me and LL was going to try to go together. Don't let Todd take off his hat. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, no one's ever seen him with his hat off. Well, no, I have seen him on TV without the
Yeah.
hat.
Is it an egghead? It's
The weirdest
I've never
shape.
seen
yeah,
it.
you could tell by the shape of his face that his
What?
head is gonna do this.
He got a
I've
cranium.
never seen him with his hat off. though.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
cranium.
on TV, there's a couple times you see him on TV without that hat on. It doesn't happen often, but yeah, he got a cranium for your ass.
He got a cranium.
All right, Tree, go ahead. Let's see yours first.
Grego is crazy for this.
Belly was
It's
on there.
crazy work.
Crazy. I love
I thought
Belly.
people love Belly.
I love Belly.
Okay.
He don't come get my
Um,
black card.
Okay, Arlie, I can all if you find it, just keep
Yeah,
looking.
y'all keep moving. Keep it moving without me. I'm listening.
Yeah,
and
No,
I'm
I'm saying keep looking. I can pull it up.
I'm still looking.
Trey,
I'm looking
I-
for
Okay, here's my POD.
All right.
Shout out to me. Okay, shout out to me.
Street Taylor.
Rel okay, so it's the Black Romance Book Festival this weekend. The top picture is me, Rel, and Tisa. I hung out
Oh,
with
so
Rel.
that one at the top in the middle is Tisa?
Yeah, she is
Oh, she's
beautiful.
Oh, she's pretty. Go ahead, Rel.
Look,
I thought you
what-
would have had an ugly old wife, but she's pretty.
No. Oh my
You know what? When I forgot to tell you this, when I walked into Bartique, and dapped up Rel, Tisa was right there. Where your brother at? That's the first thing she said to me. Where your brother at?
I'll be on daddy duty. I wanted to come and hang out, man, but I'll be on daddy duty.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She's a
In
very pretty
12
lady.
more years, Ryan will be able to come out and play.
she is
Six.
and then I'm not saying that I thought I'm not saying anything that I thought she wasn't, but like to see her in person, she is very stunning. She came with Rel. She came Rel brought her here because she came to work with me at the Black Romance Book Festival this weekend, and she was. Thank you. If I didn't have her,
y'all gonna think I'm being disparaging,
So
but
he
clearly
flew her down here to help you.
Rel is paying for that lady's love. He has to be paying for that lady's love. He has to be. A lady like that, just don't hang out with guys like Rel.
Oh my God. She didn't bring her down for okay. The tickets to this event are $250 for the weekend. But because I'm a narrator that's booked, I get to get another ticket. So Tisa wanted to go last year. She couldn't. I was like, she can be my assistant. She was a great assistant. I couldn't have done it without her. So that's her and Rel at the top. We had breakfast yesterday after Ryan tried to shame me. I was getting DMs all weekend. If Rel posted a picture, then people would be like, Tree, you really left Rel? I was never meeting with Rel.
You did him wrong.
I was never meeting with him. On the right, at the top, we had signings, we had conferences, we had panels. Shout out to everybody.
Listeners, Tree does book narration.
And at the top right, we did a live reading. We did a live reading of some projects that I've done. It was a huge hit. The weekend was just bomb, but Tisa was keeping me from losing it. I know that probably all of you know what it's like to have like everywhere you go. Like I couldn't go anywhere. And I'm very appreciative of it, but it could be kind of overwhelming. And I just felt bad. Like we'd be walking and then people would stop us. And
You're like the Angela Bassett of book narration. Is that a good analogy?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're bigger than Angela.
In the book, in the narration world,
it's like I'm bigger than Angela, baby.
I didn't say that, but I'm in that world. It's just there is a desire for erotica and romance, and the needs have to be met. These guys at the bottom are I mostly work with them. One New York, Alabama, 2 from New York, 1 from Alabama, and they're pretty popular too. Like they're way more popular than the women, and they brought their wives, and that was all interesting. Yeah.
Hey, Rel. Congratulations, man. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm probably guessing you probably pay $10,000 a month. Probably pay $10,000 a month. Good for you, Rel. It's worth every penny. Good for you, Rel.
Wow.
Don't try to get back on their good side.
No. I mean, he's got a stunner.
She's beautiful.
Next one, Ollie, did you find yours?
Did you find it?
No.
Okay,
I can't find it. Keep it moving.
All right, we're gonna keep going. I know this man. Why?
Shouts out to the great Thomas World T. Balcom. Number 43 for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on the national championship team. He was the strong safety at the time. It's because of him, Marco Coleman, and Willie Clay that I came to Georgia Tech. They showed me so much love on my visit and welcomed me to the point where I came back for the spring game after signing because I just wanted to be in the atmosphere with these guys. This last year, June 25th, I believe, me and Thomas took this picture at Raleigh Bowere's son's funeral. And we talked for 15, 20 minutes after the funeral, took this picture. And as we start walking away, he said, hey, let's do real quick. I turn around and he goes, hey, man, we got to stop meeting like this for funerals. Let's make sure before the next funeral, we have a meal. So you call me, I'll call you. You come to the A, let me know. I'll come down. But let's try to catch up before the next funeral. We never got a chance to catch up. His funeral was Saturday.
Oh,
wow.
So I did everything I could to make it to the funeral, but the day before, Morgan's coach throws a scrimmage on the day of the funeral. So I wasn't going to be able to make it. I let everybody know I wasn't going to be able to make it. And then an hour and a half before the funeral, I'm driving Morgan to her scrimmage, and the coach cancels the scrimmage. So now I hadn't shaved. I'm not home, so I can't make it to the funeral. We'll take that picture down, and we'll show the people that made the funeral.
Oh, that was good.
This is all Georgia Tech alum, athletes, coaches. It was a great turnout, and it did my heart awesome joy that his family was supported this way. He was an amazing dude, and I just wanted to put this picture up to remind people, and the reason for you to be mad and hating on folks, people that you love, that you're mad with, find a way to get over it. People that you love that you hadn't talked to, call them and tell them you love them, because I keep having these situations where I'm getting a phone call or a text about someone that's left that I'm like, man, I meant to call him last week. Or damn, she called me, but I didn't call her back. You know, cherish your people and love and live life. That's my picture today.
What's his name again?
Thomas Balcom.
Okay.
Nicknamed World T. And he was an amazing soul. Smart as all get out, artist, had a way with words, never cursed, wasn't a big drinker, man of God, a PK, preacher's kid, just a phenomenal black man that was one of the reasons why I came to Georgia Tech.
I was about to crack a joke when I realized that he had passed on. I was about to say he's the reason you came to Tech with the whole he took you to the shoe show.
No, he wasn't at the shoe show. No,
no,
that was the other guys I mentioned. But I'm not saying he was opposed to the shoe show, but I never went to the shoe show with him. Just an amazing guy that I had intentions on having a meal with within the last year, and it didn't happen. And now he's going to glory. So, you know,
check on your people.
Yeah, check on your people. Thank y'all for that, man. Rest in peace, World T.
Rest in peace, World T. And to his family, our condolences.
I hate to bring the show down like that, man, but I think there's something that can be taken from the message to the people that may be mad at a cousin or a sibling or a teammate and hadn't spoken to him because he owe you $2 that he's supposed to pay you back. You know, be better, man. Oversee all that stuff, because when it happens, you can't do nothing.
Nope. That's why I be mad at you. And I do. There's some people I need to just say some things to. That's been on my heart too.
And that too, Ollie.
I still speak to him, but I'm using out a phony person. I feel like I've had to be
have the hard conversations too. Don't hold the hard conversations. Have those hard conversations too. Get it off your chest. But whatever it is, my point is, get over it. You ain't gotta
don't hold on to it.
Right. You ain't gotta suppress it to the point where it keeps riding you. Get it off your chest. But just, I'm on
the joy train since November 13th, for real. Ever since Trey had the accident, I'm like, y'all, you can be mad if you want to, whoever you
ain't got the time.
I'm over here on a party in my mind.
No, that's right. Okay, thank y'all for that.
Yep.
All right. Last one.
Yep.
Oh man, this is a good one.
That's in studio interview we did with Don DC Curry.
I tell you, he married to my cousin Vernita.
So he is alive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's Uncle Elroy. What do you mean, is he alive?
The uncle I showed y'all last week. The uncle I showed y'all last week.
Why'd you go there, Tree?
Oh Lord. The uncle I showed y'all last week that was like so excited that I was on Beyond the Gates, and he's my great uncle. His daughter is married to Don DC Curry.
Okay. Yeah, real good good dude. We interviewed him a couple times when he came to Atlanta, and I've seen him a couple times. The first time I saw Don DC Curry, I thought he was he did the greatest performance ever. Saw him at one of the comedy clubs here in Atlanta, and I just remember my side being hurt.
Right.
Being hurt.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's his voice too that's hilarious.
Yeah.
His voice.
Listen, funny story, and you may not even remember this. Most comedians came through on Fridays when they were going to be performing at the comedy club. I believe it was the Punchline.
That weekend.
Here in ATL, that weekend. So they're coming on Friday to promote the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday shows that they were here.
It wasn't the Punchline, though. The Punchline was a white strip club.
Okay. Whatever the club was called. Okay, we'll think of it.
What is the one over there by
It was off Marietta.
Uptown.
Oh, thank you, Tree. Uptown. Thank you.
Uptown Comedy, yeah.
He came in one day and he called and was like, "Hey man, y'all got somebody coming in?" I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "Okay, you got a show? We would love to have you." And he's like, "Nah, I ain't got no show, man. I just want to come up there." Man, come on. Mm-hmm. So he enjoyed coming into the studio with us.
Yep. Shouts out to the great Don DC Curry, comedy legend.
So why did you post Don? Did you speak to him recently, or did he call you or something?
That's the pick of the day.
It's whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
So we're gonna just have this conversation every time.
You know.
Well, no, I just thought there was everybody's pictures of the day tends to. It doesn't matter. That's an awesome picture, Doug. That's awesome.
No particular reason. No particular reason.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. It tends to go with. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so anything else here? We're good. We're gonna read the chat now.
Ollie, you didn't find it?
No, I'm very mad. I text my line sister and she won't wake up. I mean, she's at work.
How dare she be at work?
How dare you be at the job when I need you?
It was a picture. Tell us the story about the picture of you and LL.
So we're in New Orleans hanging out. Me and my line sisters. I think we were there for homecoming one weekend, and we're in this restaurant called Mother's, which is on. People know.
I've been there.
It's a staple.
Yeah,
it's a staple. It's
Yeah.
a staple.
They got
in
the chopped beef they put in the grits. What they call it?
It's
They
called
don't call it chopped beef.
It's called grits and grillage.
Okay. Yeah.
Grillage. Spelt real funny like French something, but it's like it's a beef consistency with like and gravy over it.
And LL was in there. He tried to hit.
LL was
You took
in
a
there. We
picture
were
with him.
like, so I'm holding my line sister's baby. He is now a college senior, but so that's how long ago it was. I'm holding him, and LL walks in. We're like, oh, can we get a picture? And so
Y'all had a camera or a phone?
We had physical cameras then.
Okay,
so
okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the picture, and so we're holding the baby, and I was like, this her baby before I could get it out of my mouth. Because my child I have the oldest child of my line. I got married. I was out there being fast when to get married.
You wanted to make sure he knew that wasn't your child.
Oh my God.
And I was still married then, so I'm not sure what that was about. But nonetheless, they got a picture of me and Too Short that Big E found, and he nearly tore that damn house up. Like, what the hell? I was like, it was before I met you. It was. Lord, but Too Short looked real comfy with me. He all in my ear. Anyway, me taking the picture with LL. So that's all. And LL, we were like,
I wish you could have found it.
I know. She's gonna text me she's coming in town. I'm gonna say, bring the picture so I can take my own picture of the picture.
Right.
It's somewhere in this house. Okay. But that's me and LL story.
Well, Trey, I'm glad you had a great weekend. Ollie, I'm glad you're safe, and
I'm not moving again until this weekend. I'm moving again.
And Doug, that was a great picture of DC Curry, man.
It was. Y'all know DC Curry is into like farming. He owns a whole bunch of land down in like a south part, and he is farming and stuff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's in Georgia.
I'm your Uncle Elroy.
I would love a farm with horses and cattle and
that is expensive.
Land.
It is
expensive. It is expensive.
Do you remember,
I would love that.
Do you remember our mother used to do? She used to do a garden every summer.
Yes.
And we would be out there after school on the weekends picking damn weeds out of the damn
pulling grass up. Yeah.
Oh man,
it was a little garden. I mean, not like
a farm with acres.
Right, not like a farm.
Right, it was a garden. It wasn't a farm. No, it was a garden, but it was. I hated picking damn weeds and that type of stuff, man.
But the reward, it tastes so much better than the stuff you buy in the grocery store. I'm so glad my daddy likes the farm, so I can get good tomatoes.
Yeah.
All right, Arlie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Arlie.
Let me get to these chat messages. Let me make sure that I can get to the Cash App and talk about the folks that donated to the show.
Good morning. Good morning, John Dingle.
Appreciate you, homie.
John Dingle wants to say congratulations to his baby boy, Tyler, graduating from Cane Bay High School on Wednesday. Congratulations, Tyler.
What up, Tyler? Congratulations, homie. Well done, man. We're proud of you, dog.
Thanks for the donation, John Dingle.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Damn, John. Wait a minute. No, you got it, John. You got it younger. Tyler's not the youngest, right? Or is Tyler the youngest? Or the others grandbabies? Let me know, John. I think he might be empty nesting now. If so, congratulations, homie. God,
you don't want an empty nest. You're gonna be losing your damn mind. In fact, you're probably going to live with the baby.
Well, I was just about to say, I'll be purchasing property about 2 blocks away from the school that the baby goes to, and when the nest gets empty, I'm going to be getting an RV to travel around and host tailgates for the kids at their schools and their friends. That's what we're going to do while they're in college.
Hold on. This is not healthy.
Hold on. Let me explain, because I think you're misunderstanding.
Yeah.
If they want, let's say Miles is at FAMU.
Nah, I support that.
If he wants, and there's a game and he want me to come and set his crew out, I'm not coming to harass you. I'm going to be parked here. Y'all want to come and eat, listen to music, have some drinks before y'all go in the game. We'll be here for the game. If y'all not cool, we're going to be there. After the game, we pack it up and we out. We're going to Howard where Mason is because he's got a game or, so that's my plans. I'm going to spend time with the kids. I'm older, but yeah, I'm going to, when they go to school, my road trips will be revolving around where they are if they want to be seen.
Okay.
While I'm thinking about it, the movie Zazie Beetz, she starred in ATL. The new movie that she had just come out, which is very eerily similar to We Love Boosters, very weird. It's called They Will Kill You. They Will Kill You. That's the name of the movie. Very, very strange. In both of these movies, they did like cremation. What do they call it? You remember the PJs? What do they call that type of art? Remember the PJs TV show? Claymation.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like looking at
claymation
that.
involved in both of these movies. Horrible. They Will Kill You stars Zazie Beetz and We Love Boosters with Keke Palmer. Just don't do it. I gave you.
I want to see the movie Ryan, the God and the God of the God with Vivica.
Is God is.
Yeah, God. I do want to see that.
Miles and JP went to see it. Miles enjoyed it, but he's different and quirky when it comes to those things. JP hated it.
So enjoyed it because it looks dark. So
Miles is morbid.
Okay.
He has some dark humor.
Wait a minute. So Vivica Fox was in this movie?
Yes.
Ooh, good job.
She don't look.
Wait a minute. Now, does this movie tie into Kill Bill? Remember
Not
Kill
that
Bill?
I know of. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Look at Luke's next message, Doug. You forgot about this one.
Lucky ass Spurs.
Right.
Even had Kawhi Leonard.
Very, very lucky.
Right. No, it ain't
on
luck.
getting big time players and being in such a small market city.
That's not luck. You got a front office that's doing their job, sir.
No, the lottery balls. A lot of times the lottery balls fell their way and they got these great players, these generational style players.
But they didn't get the first pick with the lottery.
Yes, they did. Tim Duncan.
Well, Tim Duncan, yes, but Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, those are guys that they picked those guys.
That's true.
They do their work and they do their due diligence.
Kawhi Leonard, I don't remember the circumstances around them getting him, but he was picked up as a free agent or traded or something like that. And I don't see them trading him, so he must have been a free agent.
Thank you, Loosenet. Doug, what's going on with your Cash Apps? Just let me know when you're ready. Hey, Sean Mims, where have you been?
What up, Sean?
Fine. We've been missing you. Sean, thanks for the donation. Carter is lame. He wanted 56 and he supports Trump. Pull up the video.
Carter is lame. He wanted 56 and he supports Trump. Abdul Carter?
Abdul Carter does not support Trump, Sean. What are you
Wow, why would you say that?
Maybe he's confusing the words. He's talking about Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
But okay,
again,
let's go with that.
Words matter.
They really do when I'm showing them on the this.
When you're paid for your words to be showed, right?
Well,
that's his words. He paid to say that.
Maybe he's paying again. Okay. Aqib Talib said, y'all wrong. His own teammate was with Trump when he was with Broncos, and they still were good. It's so hard for me to say wrong things.
Right. Well, that's an opinion, and Ryan played in the NFL. He should know better than you, Sean Mims.
Who?
You wouldn't in no NFL locker room.
Okay.
Now,
thank you for your donation, and thank you for your another donation.
Thank you, Sean.
Stick your face in doo-doo. Nanny boo boo.
Bosa brother, both. Maybe he means both brothers.
Bosa.
Okay. Yeah. Bosa brothers. Joe Burrow was hanging out with Trump at a fight. You ninjas and media was. Sean, stop texting and driving.
Not us. I don't like Joe Burrow. I don't like the Bosa
I'm glad
brothers.
y'all can interpret.
Yeah.
Right, Sean. I think Sean, you can't speak truth. You can't speak something and make it true just because you said that.
It's loud and wrong. Or
right. But thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We appreciate you. And again, here he is. Doug, Angel Reese's numbers suck, but I get it. Support the hair hat queens.
Damn, Sean.
What is a hair hat?
I got a hair hat. I think
on fire today.
Wow.
Oh, you saw
Sean coming for us today.
So wait a minute. He's referring to wigs?
Yeah.
Damn you, Sean. Can we suspend him for a day?
No.
Watch how you talk about Angel Reese, bro. Come on, man.
Sean. Hey, Sean. Stringer snitched on Avon. I mean, Sean, you're not working today, are you? But you driving. Stringer snitched on Avon and killed his nephew.
Stringer snitched on Avon and killed his nephew. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, they did not. One of the reasons why I love the series The Wire so much is because they did not value life.
Well, I mean, I guess they were trying to show how it really works.
Right.
Wait a minute. You said you didn't like it because they didn't value life?
I loved it because in series where they kill off a star or a main character like every other show.
Oh, you mean the writers didn't value? Because we just talked about valuing life. Okay.
No, not on these shows. You got people that's killing family members for a $5 vial of crack.
The way they killed the way they killed off Omar was so anticlimactic. And they never mentioned him again, I don't think.
And I really didn't like that because although Omar was bad, I liked him. I don't know what that's about.
He was a likable character.
Sean Mims again.
He did it all.
What? Don't do that.
Listen, there's some truth to this.
Don't do that, Douglas.
Don't do what?
Them rebounds,
I heard
her missed shots, still trash.
He was a homosexual.
What's the problem? It's same gender loving.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here we go. Sean Mims, them rebounds are her missed shots, but they're still trash.
A lot that may be true to a degree, but
that's basketball.
Why you bringing up old stuff?
A rebound is a rebound, Sean.
Why you bringing up old shit?
Sean, a rebound is a rebound.
And a donation is a donation.
She calls them me-bounds. She calls them me-bounds.
And as we continue the Sean Mims show, welcome to the Sean Mims show.
Thank you, Sean.
The truth doesn't meet reality. Stringer told about Avon's plan on Marlo on his burner phones to the cops that took in Wembanyama. Son. Okay. Sean, tell us some more about the show.
And Wembanyama went in and 10 toes down. It took seven cases, took like 7 bodies.
So this is a conversation that the narrators and I had this weekend. When these writers don't get the proper editing and they send us scripts and it's like this, we can't change it. We have to say what's there, even though we know that it's grammatically not correct, and it drives us insane because I don't want to be on audio sounding.
You got paid to do this. You got paid to say this. Say it.
Treat. You got a new mic? I just noticed that. You got a new mic?
Nope. I had this in Miami. It's my travel mic. I use it with my phone.
That's kind of cool. Got a little.
I bought Arlie one. I can buy you one. I'll buy everybody in this bitch one. Happy birthday. Let's go. Belly is a cinematic masterpiece.
I love Belly.
I'll use the money that I was supposed to use on the Michael Jackson movie to get yours. Belly is a cinematic. Yeah, who said that it wasn't good? That was Grego trying to get a rise out of Doug.
Yeah, it was Grego. That's all he does.
I've seen Belly 50 times.
Yeah, I love Belly.
Belly is a cinematic.
Everybody says the ending wasn't that great. It did seem like they ran out of money at the end, but 90% of the movie was so good and interesting, and I love Belly. I got that as a movie poster around here.
Yep. Did you hang those up or are they sitting on the floor like at the last place?
I got like 15 of them.
Okay.
Those posters came from my very large basement at the house that I no longer have. And so
did you get
I
the
had one
popcorn machine?
Huh?
You used to have a popcorn machine in the
I had a
basement.
popcorn machine. And how do you know I had a popcorn machine? You ever been in the basement?
She slept over there plenty of times. The
I
popcorn
never
machine
slept
tree.
in his family home. Don't do that. Me and Walter used to come over there.
Okay.
Y'all went in the basement. I probably know what was going on down there. Anyway, the popcorn machine is over here, Tree. He gave it to
Oh,
the kids.
really?
Yes.
That's right.
Do they use it? I love popcorn so much.
The popcorn machine and the big life-size chessboard is all over here.
You ever eat that popcorn from Publix that they be popping lately?
I've never seen a Publix popping popcorn. You said that.
Go by the deli, and they got these big bags of popcorn, and it's not too far from movie theater popcorn. It's very good. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Des says Belly is a cinematic masterpiece. CB4 was hilarious. And check out Fear of a Black Hat. Write that down, Douglas. It's so bad, but so good and funny.
Okay, that makes sense. Hold on, let me take a picture.
Didn't write it down though.
No, I'm gonna take a picture. Screen pick.
What's that movie?
Go ahead.
That was in Dave Chappelle movie.
Oh, and Doug, I was able to find. I think I already told you that. Never mind. The chat. I did to be able to read the live chat from the show on YouTube. I
figured it out.
I did. Loose neck.
What Tree's talking about? We've been doing this show now 2.5 years.
Yes.
Yep.
And we thought that once the show was over, we lost all the chat. No. There's actually you can go back and read. It recaps all of the chat like real time with the show. It records the chat as well as the show. And I discovered it this weekend.
Crazy movie I want to talk to y'all about real quick while we're talking about movies. I mentioned movies. Have y'all seen and enjoyed Half Baked? Dave Chappelle's Half Baked.
That's all.
A great movie.
Yeah.
Smell it in the bag.
I watched that movie once a week in Detroit when I was in Detroit.
Smell it in the bag.
Oh, smell it in the bag, baby.
Loose Neck says Sean Mims told Trump he will never cancel him. I think we're assuming what about Sean is making y'all believe he's a Trump supporter.
He's made on this show for over 2 years. He's definitely MAGA. He's definitely MAGA inclined. Let's put it like that.
Got it. Black Diamond. Hey, Black Diamond. Thank you for the donation. She says, come on, Tree. We were supposed to hang out when Rel was here before. Y'all stood us up.
So literally you going around in these streets and shitting on Black Diamond every chance you get.
Now, Black Diamond.
No, this is her truth. This is her truth. You've been standing her up your whole life.
Before you go to the next one, shouts out to Osiris, $40 donation.
I apologize, Black Diamond. She shouldn't do you this way, Black Diamond. She shouldn't do you this way, and I apologize.
Shouts out, team. Appreciate it, bruh. Rue, shouts out to 98. Our folk Jeff donates $5. Appreciate it, Jeff. What's up, fam?
Black Diamond is the salt of the earth. She's a P1 that we've had for multiple decades. If you to stand her up, have her come places, and not spend time with her, we'll talk about it after the show, Tree.
And Loose Neck Side donates $20 to the cause. Thank you, Loose Neck. To the cause. Thank y'all.
Okay. Thank you, Black Diamond. Oh, here we go. He's back. Loose Neck. I'm just on them flock everything. I'm just not a dim flock. Okay, everything is not racist. So he's saying he's not. I don't know what he's saying.
Hey, when y'all listen, if Sean wants to keep, if Sean wants to keep super chatting after the 10 o'clock hour when y'all are gone, y'all go ahead. I'll stay and I'll read it all. Y'all go ahead.
That'll be fine.
I got time today.
You got time to practice.
I'll make time to chat, Sean.
Oh, look at this. Hey, Rel. Great weekend. Thanks, Tree. And the best Uber driver, Jersey Vern. This ninja got me from the airport to the package store to downtown in 11 minutes. Well, it was good to see you. Tisa, I just appreciate you so much. Shout out to the microwave. Okay.
Microwave.
He pulled up on y'all this weekend?
Pulled up to my people in the pictures and got them right. And it was pouring rain. And I don't know where you came from, John. He came down to the Omni because I had to come through. And somebody couldn't help me. So I should have went to John from the beginning.
Thank you for the donation, Rel. The picture with Rel and Vern really made me want to come because I give Vern a hard time. I give Vern in LA. I give Vern and 3P a hard time, but they're two of my favorite guys. And when I saw Rel in the car with Vern, I'm like, man, damn, they're gonna have a good weekend. Damn, they're gonna have fun.
And Vern was attached to Rel's hip.
He was looking out for his guy.
And Rel never saw his wife until I guess y'all went to that thing because I was like, we gotta work. Tisa. Y'all better hurry up. Yeah, I do. I thought you was about to tell my business. I do have to check out by 11. Rel is correct. Rel, thank you. And hush. John Dingle, thank you. Oh, thank you, John.
Congratulations, John. Damn, dog, you're done. You did it. Congratulations, man. Still in love with your wife. About to be an empty nester.
That's
y'all
nice.
Happy. 2 peas in the pod. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man, John. That's awesome. That warms my heart, dog.
What struck me the most is what you just said. Still in love with that. I mean, I just never thought that I wouldn't be like rocking in a chair with this nigga, you know.
Not just married, in love with his wife.
That's the goal.
All up on each other, and she's beautiful. Every time you see a picture, they are hugged up, booed up, kissing, face on face. Young love, but been married for ages. Congratulations, John.
I love that for y'all.
Yep, congratulations.
Man, got grandkids.
Earl McDowell. There's a YouTube. Thank you for your donation, Earl McDowell. There's YouTube footage of Wilt blocking Kareem's skyhook repeatedly. To do that, Wilt's hands had to be above the backboard square. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell are the noobs. In case you didn't know.
That's why you sent the message.
Right.
But they talk about Wilt being a hurdler and a high jumper, so he had the ups to block that hook. That's huge.
Imagine how many steps he had to take between them hurdles. One step.
Or two.
One step between them hurdles, man.
That's crazy.
These kids now, they do like 4 steps?
4 or 5 steps.
All right, finishing up. We got 3 more. And Rel Hilton Honors, I can check out at 4 o'clock, but I got to go home and work. Marcus Messiah, thank you for your donation. Caitlin is the female Bobby Knight. I agree with that. She's going to be throwing chairs soon. The longer they keep allowing her to, they keep allowing her to do that. What are the consequences for this behavior?
When she, and again, that shot I talked about where she leaned into the player behind the 3-point arc, but didn't step back and shoot it. The foul wasn't called because she initiated the contact. Had she shot the ball, she would have got the foul. But she turns around and claps her hand in that ref's face. I thought they were going to throw her out, but they just let her go.
That's your girl.
Oh yeah, she's one of the WNBA.
I just realized I got like a half a second delay. I'm just realizing that.
For yourself?
Yeah.
You're not delayed to over a year.
Not to us. Sounds
fine
to me.
It's a long story.
Oh, that'll be good. The Fever plays The Dream on Thursday.
Ooh,
them tickets probably about $1,000.
Where's that game at St. Louis? Hit
Atlanta.
Isn't that State Farm?
I'm assuming he's talking about Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. No, that doesn't. We don't need to. Maybe that is what he's talking about.
I'll tell you. I'll find out.
She got it. All right.
Shouts out to Atlanta's own Raven Johnson. Should be starting at point guard for the Fever over Angel Clark, but we know that'll never happen.
No, I'm glad you know that.
Shouts out to Olivia Miles. Shouts out to Olivia Miles,
I'm glad you know that.
Who's right now probably in the running for MVP of the league.
The Indiana people play at home.
Go ahead.
The Indiana people play at home this Thursday, so the Dream is traveling to Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis.
Have you been paying attention to what Olivia Miles been doing, man? For Minnesota?
Yeah, we played a clip of her too.
Yeah, we did. But
weeks,
even she's every game she's like balling out of control. She's like the female freaking Magic Johnson, man.
There's in my humble opinion, there's 1 to 2 stars on an abundance of teams in the NBA. I think the star power in the NBA is greater than it's been in quite some time. And in the WNBA, the star power with the players is bigger than it's ever been in the history of the game. So on any night, you can put a WNBA game on, and you're going to see at a minimum of 2 stars that are playing really good basketball.
Osiris says, is that the movie where they're talking about killing their black daddy? Yes. The God and the whatever, the cross.
It's God is. It's God.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't see the movie. My kid and my wife did.
Right. Let's recap for a minute. At 1:30 on the clock, 1 hour, I think it was 1 hour 30. Doug, you made a bet. I am going to pull it.
No,
remember that you made a bet with your brother.
He's got $10 on the Spurs winning it. I got $10 on the Knicks winning it.
So I just wanted to.
Yeah.
We're going to go with that.
You refused the bet, backing up your bet that you thought the Knicks were going to win it in 5. You refused that bet, which means you really don't believe they're going to win in 5.
Right. I refused that bet. Yes. I have better odds with the other bet. Hello. You got to think, man.
Is that it, Tree? We got any more?
That's it. Y'all have a great day, and good stuff.
You can go take a nap now. We know you're tired from the weekend.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to let's give an A+ to the super chatters. Let's give a shout out to the super chatters. Thank you all for pulling up on a Monday, even though Thursday is Giving Thursday. Thank y'all. It really matters.
It really matters
that you guys do what you do.
Seriously.
Thank you very much.
Y'all been keeping our head above water for real.
Shouts out to Arlie Michelle for spending time with the students today. She was here all day long after traveling and turning down the wigs money. Appreciate you, Arlie. Give her a round of applause, audience. That's to be applauded.
Hey, man, our homeboy makes a great point. What if Angel acted like that? What do you think? How do you think it would come across from the media, from people in these chat rooms, these people that remain anonymous? What do you think they'd be saying about Angel Reese if she did half this shit Caitlin Clark doing?
They'd get her black ass out of there, rightfully so. They should get Caitlin out, but we know that's not going to happen.
Wait, you just said they should get Caitlin out? They should get Caitlin out?
I said the whole show I did when we're talking sports and basketball.
What do you mean get her out? Get her out of what?
She can't clap in a ref's face and not even get a tech, but she does. Stomping the floor, jumping in the ref's face, that's unheard of. But it's okay for her because she's Nordic. Yeah, if Asia Wilson did and acted like Caitlin Clark is acting, she'd get tech after tech and be sitting on the bench.
Okay, I 100% agree with you, but you said get her out. I didn't know what you meant by that. You basically saying that they should have.
If Angel Reese acted like Caitlin Clark, she'd be on the bench.
Oh, on the bench.
Her antics should not just be accepted the way that they are, but we know what it is. No, that's one thing. That's on this hand. On the other hand, she's a star in basketball.
Just let it go.
Everybody that created commentary and dialogue and conversation for us to talk about in that chat group, thank y'all very much. Y'all get an A+ too. Arlie, Tree, busy weekends. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all get an A+ too. And Arlie gets another round of applause for having the backbone to say, screw your money. Screw your money. I mean, I warmed my heart to hear that story this weekend. Like, what? How much? You sure? Are you sure? All right, it's all the dogs and poodles that pass the word, like, share, subscribe to the show. And tell folks every day, if you ain't doing what the hell are you doing? We got a round of applause for y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all get an A+ too.
Thank y'all.
Larry Brown is moving the needle in ways that we would never be able to explain. Prayerfully, sooner than later, things will come to light that we can share with you. But Brown, we can't thank you enough for all that you're doing. And
Brown.
Can't thank you enough. You get a round of applause. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. The kids out of school, it's summertime. Y'all keep your eyes on your churn around the water. Lakes, ponds, oceans, pools. Keep your eyes on your churn around that water. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace.
I think technically a lake and a pond is the same thing.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
A pond is like real small and like
and there's no running water in a pond.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of lakes have channels and canals running off of them. From water coming or going someplace else.
Just like the tail race in Moco.
Right.
Right.
And Lake Lanier is one of the biggest lakes in Georgia.
A pond is like a small enclosed thing. Like in Oakley, we got a pond called Carolina Hole.
Carolina Hole. It's a little hole.
And allegedly, if you're new to the show, we never told the story before. If you're new to the show, our old man said that him and his cousins and everybody, they learned to swim in Carolina Hole by being pushed in it. And if they didn't learn how to swim immediately, they were going to die.
We're going to drown.
Everybody has the same story. They all learned how to swim in Carolina Hole. They got pushed in Carolina Hole. And if they didn't figure out the swimming shit real quick, they were done.
It was different back in those days.
It was different in them days.
Yeah. Peace, y'all. We love you, man.
Now you got cats painting their fingernails. We go from swimming or dying to painting their fingernails.
You got a problem, man. You got a problem.